What's going on, people? TroopzTV back again. Back our blood clot again, you understand? Episode 247 of Back Again. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe to the blood clot ting. You get me? You don't know the vibe. The man them are inside as usual. Pause. You understand? That is a big pause, blood. Because
hey yo,
no, yeah, no,
hey
I don't
yo,
run round here, blood. You get me? I don't run round here, blood. You
hey
understand?
yo.
But we got the man them every time. You understand? We are filming on Sunday evening. Obviously, you lot know it drops on a Monday. So when it drops, it will be my birthday, blood. You understand? Man is getting old, fam. You get me? Man is getting old, blood. You understand? 36 laps around the sun. You understand? Obviously, man, don't look it though. You get me? The hairline is still there. You know the vibe, blood. You understand? No grays. You get me? Certain man are younger than me and they got grays, blood. You get me? I got all my teeth, blood. You understand? I'm blessed. You understand? I got a beautiful wife, 2 beautiful kids. You understand? Life is good, blood. You get me? I got
man, you blessed, black, and highly favored, man. Love to hear that, man. Love to hear that.
Saying? Man's got a lit podcast. You understand? I got the littest free co-hosts on the roadside, blood. You get me? One of them has not been on the top shelf for a long time, blood. You understand? I don't think he's ever been to Melrose, blood. You get me? Man said to him earlier, blood, in the group chat, blood, welcome to Melrose, blood. You get me? So, my brother, Flawless, who is usually below me, pause. You understand? Another blood clot, pause for your clot,
Hey,
blood.
yo.
Yeah.
Hey, yo.
But
that's a big
Flawless. Pause. Yeah, big blood clot pause. Yeah. But my brother, Flawless, what are you saying? This is nice up here, I lie.
I'm blessed. It's good. You know what I'm saying? It's good to be able to come on Back Again podcast and be like, all right. You know what I'm saying? It's actually going to be a nice conversation. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be depressing. It's not going to be depression set.
Your other team lost, blood. Your side bitch got beat up again.
Here you go with these myths again and just running these fake narratives and stuff like that. But we move. Manchester United 3-3 people, just to clarify. But I do like Spurs. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Same way I like Everton.
Yes.
Enemy of my enemy is my friend. Like, that's just what it is.
Do better, man.
And I see it says you like Blue Brothers, and all this rubbish. Yeah,
that's City.
I'm the only real one here, blood, yeah? Arsenal till the death, blood.
City
is
a lot more
socially real one, blood. Yeah.
City is a lot more socially acceptable than Tottenham is.
No, it's not. You know what I'm saying?
Tottenham is like bottom of the barrel, bro.
It depends where you are. You know what I'm saying? It depends where you are. And I see it.
I hear what you think of Tottenham chance at WWE events.
Yes, because at least they relevant. City out here winning, and they just irrelevant.
But you see, City are more respected. No,
they ain't respected. You know, like you use the wrestling reference. You know, like when they put the belt on like a Jack Swagger or something, like the World Heavyweight Championship, and nobody cares.
Yeah, it was like when Miz got the title. I was furious, blood. I said, how the fuck are they giving Miz the title, bro? You dumb. I'll beat up Miz, bro. I stuck it on him at WrestleMania as well, blood. They get me this wild dude, blood. He got Miz, though. I'm not gonna lie, blood. He's a cool man, blood. But I would have done him, blood. You get me?
That's what it's like. Like when he put the belt on the Miz or Jack Swagger or what was the other done called, like Jinder Mahal. I'm taking it back. I don't watch wrestling like
tribal chief. And I'm just acknowledging. That's just it. I'm just acknowledging.
Oh yeah, sure. You don't have to go Blue Brothers and all that. But yes, I am blessed. I am good. I see you troops, you crook here at the bottom of the screen at Manchester United are 4th on the list. And I'm saying we've never been same way. I've rarely been top row. We've never been 4th on the fucking list.
Okay, do you want to swap?
That's a good thing for you, Loki.
No, look at this. No, it's not good. You know what I'm saying? It's not.
Bro,
we should at least be second.
We can
swap. You know what I'm saying? We should at least be second. Of course.
So what happened this weekend?
Why should we not?
Who the fuck starts the show with you beating Everton? Wow.
No. Again, listen. No. I said second at least.
That's low on the agenda, blood. I put you up here, blood. You should be grateful with that.
You know what it is because I know where.
You should have been bottom.
Pause.
No.
Bro,
Flawless, you want to swap? You can go second. I'll go 4th. That's fine.
Yeah,
Lewis, blood. You're always last in like on the like out of the panel, but you're always high up on the agenda.
Hey, I just to clarify, people watching this in the comment section, this is why I am the way I am in the show. I have to defend myself off the intro. I look at this just attacked unnecessarily. You know what I'm saying? But yes, I'm blessed. Hope you're all good. Big up the chat, large of troops, Lewis, Hassam, etc. You might know the dance.
Hussam, my brother, you done me a great favor this weekend, blood. You understand? You played your part, and then obviously I finished it off, blood. You get me? But you never came out with an L, which is the good thing in the game that you played, blood. How you feeling this week, my bro?
I feel really good. The point that Etihad is a fantastic point. You know, Trent, blood clot Arnold, my right back right there. Big up to him. Unbelievable goal at the end. I delivered that really good as well. The goal at the end there, it just changed everything for us. Last 10 minutes. Gary Neville's commentary as well made it 100 times more dramatic than it should be as well. He's not a right back, he's the right back. Yes, Gary, dunk on them. Yes, let's go. I've never said yes, Gary, Neville my whole life until that moment. But yeah, happy to be here. Big up everyone watching as well. Make sure you guys are liking. Make sure you guys are subscribing to TroopzTV. Everyone hit the subscribe button if you're watching this right now. Like the video as well. Let us know your thoughts in the comments and all this stuff. I think personally, you know, I'm democratically expressing my opinion. Spurs lost, so flawless should have been bottom row. But anyway, it is. Listen, he went one of two. But anyway. Big up. I'm glad Lewis is smiling. He's not held hostage today, so you know I'm glad he's actually smiling today. So,
and obviously, my brother Lewis, blood. You understand? You had a good weekend outside of football. It still looks like you're still having a good time, blood. I mean, Maggie's up in them thing there. You know the vibe. You understand? But doom and gloom is back again in your life, blood. You understand? Back to life, back to reality. Certain man in your team need to retire. Gary Neville settings, blood. You understand? Retire during the season, blood. You get me? Hang your boots up mid-season, bro. You get me? You're done out here, blood. Weedy whoa, when it all falls down. Lewis, how are you feeling, broski?
Bro, football schmuckball, bro. CM Punk is back in the WWE. You think I give a shit? I've been waiting years for this moment. I saw his music playing. You think I care about Newcastle, Chelsea? Nah, man. I'm already at stage 5. It is what it is. We're dead food. It's calm. Good to be back, though. Good to be back. Big up to the panel. Big up to the chat. We're dead. And yeah, I look forward to chopping it up because there's a lot to get into on Chelsea. But you can take your time on the Arsenal section. Do whatever you need to. And yeah, we can even talk about WWE in the middle if we want to. That's fine.
Oh, you lot saw before we get into things. CM Punk is back again, blood. You understand? I don't know how Train ever woke up, blood. You get me? Because I was jumping on my sofa. Child mode was activated. I did it like 2 months ago when The Rock pulled up. You understand? Like I never in my wildest dreams thought he would have returned, blood. You get me? Because of the way the person he is, like the way he is, blood. I'm not comparing myself to Punk, but the way our attitudes are, I'm kind of like a Punk, blood. You understand? Like I'm kind of an enigma. You get me? Obviously, I'm not. He is though. Yeah. You understand? He's the cult of personality, blood. But we have the same kind of traits, blood. You get me? So I was very shocked to see him return. But I have to say, like, as a proper WWF fan, yeah, no, it's WWE bullshit, blood. You understand? Shout out their man there, though. You know what I'm saying? But as a real wrestling fan, yeah, I think that was top 3 returns, blood, ever. Like, you could hear them chanting his name over the music, blood. Like I've been to like events. Lewis has been to events. I don't know if Flawless has been to an event. I don't know if you saw
years ago. I went to one. This was years back, like 3 or something like that.
Yeah.
Go on, carry on. Yeah.
But the man them know like how loud the music is when it hits, blood. When the music drops, it's a loud, bro. You get me? And there's only a couple of wrestlers where their music has hit and you've heard the crowd chanting their name, blood. You understand? Austin's one of them. Rock's one of them. And CM Punk, Cena, Kurt Angle with the "You suck."
Yeah.
You suck. You always heard it over the. You get me, like.
Yeah, you did, yo.
But like, I know it. Like, yeah, it's bad thing, like, you get me. But I know it was in Chicago. That's Punk's home state. But I think if it was anywhere in the world, blood, it would have had the same effect, blood. You get me? The WWE had one job to do. And they did their job, blood. You understand? How you lot feeling about Punk being back, blood?
Bro, you know you were talking about how you were a WWF man and all of that. When I was growing up, it was CM Punk. Literally, CM Punk was like the guy for me when I was growing up and I was getting into wrestling and all of that. So when I saw him leave in 2014, I was like, know, like that shit rocked me, bro. I never thought the guy was coming back. Even with the return to AEW and all the potential links, I thought there was too much water on the bridge for it. I was walking home from the night out. It was like a 50-minute walk down this like woodlands and all this craziness. I'm just watching War Games on my phone. Pay-per-view's about to end. I hear the music drop. I start screaming, bro. So I'm running down the street. I'm hungover. I'm drunk out my head. Everything. But bro, I didn't expect it. Even with the hype, even with the anticipation that was building with him potentially returning this week, I didn't think they were going to pull it off. But they did. And now suddenly my investment in WWE is just skyrocketed again. Like, yeah, bro, I'm happy. This overshadows the football for me.
I bet it does.
yeah, I don't care about the Newcastle game.
I know, that's a football schmuckball.
It is what it is.
That's a football schmuckball.
I've suffered enough.
So,
I don't know. I didn't watch it. I haven't watched wrestling since the Nexus. That's when I just gave up. I see
a lot of people saying what Lewis said, that like they're going to invest their stocks back into WWE because obviously Cena's back, CM Punk's back, Randy Orton.
Yeah, because that's where I'm at with it. Yeah, because I don't watch it because I'm like not a WWE fan. Like I remember like WWF, so I remember returns. Like you mentioned returns. Like I remember going crazy when Stone Cold came back. You know, like when he blew up the DX truck. Like I remember watching that. Man was
when
like,
he came back and back the Rock.
Yeah. Exactly. So like that's what it is. But CM
there was
Punk
a time when he stunned everyone as well. When it was the invasion storyline.
Yeah, when he was at the bar, he was at the bar and he was drinking, and then Vince was like, I need the old Stone Cold.
Yes. And then it came back. Those are the proper wrestling moments.
Because that's what crazy is. The Instagram reels always pop up. And then what I see recently that cracked me up from what Hassan is talking about was him and Booker T in the supermarket. And then man in the church. That shit had me rolling.
And you hear with the milk blood.
It was great.
I saw wheeling him out on a trolley and everything.
I said price check on the jacket.
Blood, you don't remember when Rock and Mankind had that fight in the arena with no fans, and Rock burnt him in the oven in the back.
I remember that,
bro.
Mankind took so much shit.
Him and Mankind had a arena fight with no fans in it, and Vince did the commentary in it, and the Rock burnt him in the oven in it. You know them big ovens like in them like in them. You know that it's an arena, so they got the big oven, yeah. And then Rock burnt him, yeah. And then he took Soccer off his hand, yeah. And he was like, "Oh no, Rock!" You know how Rock was.
Rock was.
You not gotta Google it. And then Rock was like, "Oh no, Rock! Oh no, Rock! Don't put me in the oven! Don't put me in the oven!" Oh! And then he nudging the stuff in the fucking oven.
Yo, that's the Rock for you and that. Rock did all types of things. Yeah, I've not. You know what I'm saying? It's like when he threw Austin in the river. That was hilarious. You know what I'm saying?
He pulled up here and it was like, "You want your precious belt? Well, here it is. Won't you bring your candy ass?" And then he hits him with a fishing rod.
I said you can take your flaming skull belt with you and threw it in with him.
You can take the belt and kiss your ass and go to hell with it.
Yo, like that's
I was about to say what the Rock used to call Kane, but I don't think I can say on this channel.
He called him a E blood.
That was a big red.
He called him the he called him the R word, blood.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah, when he used to imitate Kane and all that. And he put the thing, my name is Kane.
And I remember he used to call flipping. He used to say that. I remember when he said that Triple H, when he was cussing Triple H, yeah, and he was like, "Look at this guy. He looks like Tarzan, and he wrestles like Jane."
Yo, the Rock, yo, he was the guy, yo, like on mic, like prime Rock
as well. Back in the
prime Rock.
Attitude era Rock, unbeaten.
Yeah,
oh my god, he was unchained.
Guy had bars for everybody in that.
Everybody and them.
Remember when he was like to Kane, bro? If we put your brain in a hummingbird, it will fly backwards.
Flew backwards.
Real shit.
I remember that. He was like, "Look at this guy. He's 7'2". You put his brain in a barricade, soon fly backwards."
Yo, the Rock was a menace with the microphone. Like when he buried Billy Gunn after King of the Ring. Yeah, you know the one I'm talking about, isn't it? You know
he put his face in the fat thing's ass.
I need to watch some 99 Rock or something.
my God,
Yeah, fam. Attitude, yeah. Attitude
I've
era
seen
Rock is
clips,
different.
but that's it. Not on a
Yo,
weekly.
fam, yeah, like attitude, like, yeah, like you just knew, like when he'd come out on the ramp, you know what I'm saying, and that, and like whoever was in, like Stephanie McMahon, she's always getting clowned.
Stephanie-
Yo,
Yeah.
everyone used to cuss her out, bro.
Him and Jericho used to kill
Jericho was relentless, Gagan pressing
Oh
her every
my
week.
God.
I remember what the Rock said to Kurt
Filthy,
Angle once as well.
dirty, cheating, trash bag hoe or something like that.
Yeah, it's
He
always
called her a hoe probably 15 times, like
yeah,
minimum 15.
called her a
maybe.
hoe all the
50.
time.
Not
On a
even
weekly
15.
thing.
Regular, degular.
I'm gonna drink a big glass of milk. Maybe I have 3 Viagra.
I'm gonna drink a glass of milk. He was
And then maybe I'll have 3 Viagra.
when he did Stone Cold and he put that on. He was like, my name is Stone Cold Steve Austin. I'm gonna drink beer. I was like,
He used to think, yo, the Rock is like, yo, with the microphone. Like him and
Remember
Coach,
the Rock
you know what I'm saying?
concerts? Do you
Yeah.
remember
Oh,
the
yeah,
Rock
yeah.
concert?
The
Remember-
concerts
yeah.
were brilliant. The concerts were brilliant, yo.
oh my
The
God.
concerts were
That was
brilliant. Him and
real
Coach,
shit.
man. He was always on
Like,
Coach's
nah,
case.
him
innit?
and Michael Cole. I
Coach's
remember when he
case.
did the interview with Michael Cole, yeah,
And he
and
put
he
a
made him
tissue
put
over
his
his-
finger in his
in his
nose for the
nose.
whole fucking interview. Blood.
I remember he was in Canada and he was like, I'm stronger than a bear, faster than a
Faster
buck,
than a
the
buck.
biggest thing to hit Canada because the
The
Maple
Maple
Leafs
Leafs
suck.
sucks. Yo,
Yeah.
Hollywood Rock gets slept on as a heel, you know. Hollywood Rock as a
He
heel,
does.
yo, was super slept
Top
on.
5.
Just yeah.
Top
Like
5.
he was. That was he was thinking.
Oh my God, blood.
Shit. Oh, see, that's taking me
Elite
back,
times,
man.
man.
Nostalgia.
I swear down. You know what else is good, blood? Arsenal fam. You understand?
This guy.
We're good over here, blood.
There goes
Yeah?
the good vibes.
The
Good
elephant.
Vegas.
The elephant is back in the room, blood. You understand? Arsenal are top of the league again. Brentford 0. Arsenal 1. Clean sheet for Aaron Ramsdale. Didn't look like that in the first half, blood. You get me? Very shaky in the first half. Those 2 moments. The one when he got pressed by Visa.
Yep.
And then obviously Rice went back on the line. I just want to talk about Declan Rice in that situation, blood. Yeah, flawless. I'm going to ask you again. Is Declan Rice a £100 million signing?
Performing well, but no, I'm still need to see
He's
more.
still. So you're telling me, yeah? He's
performing
still.
well. Hey, my DM got one of those today as well. He cleared one off the line. What we doing out here? My
you're
DM did the
playing
same shit.
Everton and you won 3-0.
No. I get no. Hassam, did I mention the scoreline or did I just mention what my DM did?
Performing all the other midfielders, even
I did-
Odegaard. He's
again,
outperforming him.
Did I say he wasn't performing any of them? Why are you pinpointing?
Oh,
Why are
you're the
you
one who
looking for
thinks
every what I said?
Caicedo's worth 150 million and he's
As
playing
Caicedo-
Western Galaxy.
Let him cook.
His thing froze, blood. That's how you know he's
Oh,
chatting
he froze. I thought it was me. God, it's not.
shit. He froze, blood.
I thought it was me.
You see? That shows you the bollocks.
He's done a Ramsdale.
I mean,
Can't lie to you.
know,
The start of the season, you could even argue Rice has been better than Rodri on form. You
Rice
could
is the
argue
best midfielder in the Premier League right now. No midfielder is playing better right now than Declan Rice, blood. Week after week, he is proving he is worth 100 million British pounds, blood. He is the driving force in this team, blood. Defensively, going forward, bro, he starts everything. He always has a role to play. Since he's come into this team, we look a different outfit, blood. You cannot bully us, bro. You get me? A lot of people were like, oh, Xhaka's left. Now Arsenal are going to get bullied. Bro, he has brought a different type of intensity to this club, blood. Respect needs to be put on Declan Rice's name, blood. Yeah? Because he is clear of every midfielder in the Premier League right now, blood. Yeah? He is the on-form player, blood. Nobody is near him. Caicedo, Enzo, Rodri, fucking Bruno, Bosley, McAllister, they're doing well. You get me? But what Declan Rice is doing, blood, it's unbelievable, bro. He's showing his worth every game, blood. You understand? He's risen to the cream. Like the cream has risen, blood, to the top, blood. You get me? There was a lot of pressure when he came into Arsenal. The price tag. Is he going to be able to handle the pressure? This man is handling the pressure, blood. You understand? Never goes hiding, bro. The guy never hides, blood. I've never seen him hide in a game for Arsenal, bro. You understand? Like in that game yesterday, he did everything. He was all over the place, blood. You understand? He stifled that midfield, bro. Yeah? He stopped Brentford, blood. You get me? He is worth 100 million, bro. You understand? Look, where is Hussam gone, blood? I don't know.
These men are letdowns, bro. I swear.
So what's your issue, Flawless, with Declan Rice?
I don't have no issue. Again, I don't have no issue.
You're going to see in the pod the way I just cooked. I just cooked, blood.
Go on, why was you saying go on?
I can't even remember, blood, but I just went.
What were you talking about, Declan Rice?
Yeah. Ask Lewis, blood. Like, I fully cooked.
He was just saying he's the best. He's been the best midfielder in the league this season.
He's been good. Again, don't get it mistaken what I'm saying. Is his form currently good? Yes, but I need more than 3 months before I crown you yes and say you're a £100 million player. I need more than 3 months. That's what it is in regards to sample size. So say he has a bad month in December and an average month in January. Is he then no longer a £100 million player? We was having these conversations last season, not in terms of price, but in terms of level, about Saka. And look at Saka this season. I think Saka's an incredible player. Do not get it mistaken. Absolute quality player. However, his form has dipped from last season. So all them people who were having a conversation last season about him, about the level he's at, is he world-class, this and that. I value consistency. I've said this from time and time again. I know Hassan was trying to misconstrue me before my Wi-Fi cut me off, even talking about, oh, well, you rate Caicedo. Yes, I do rate Caicedo as a player. Has Caicedo performed to a high level for Chelsea? No. And I've been critical of him. Is Rice currently performing well? Yes. Has he surprised me with the level he's at? Also, yes. But I need to see more. Do this for December, January, and February. Talk to me in March, and if he maintains his level, I'll put my hands up.
September, October,
August, 4 months. So yeah, August, 4 months like that. When's the season start? I give you August, but 4 months then. All right, that's cool. Do it for 3 more months then, because the consistency is key.
So if I come to you in February, you're gonna come with a different answer.
I hold my hands up if he performs to
because I will be back again in February, blood. Yeah, because I know my brother, like he will be. He's just gonna go. I will be here and better and better.
I will be here, and we'll see. You know
Do you not think he's improved as a player since he's moved to Arsenal?
I legit said he surprised me with the level he's performing at. He surprised me with the level he's performing at. Yes, 110%. But before I cry, I need more than 4 months before I crown you a £100 million player. Before I say you're worth that. Do this if that's the case, and he is as good as you say he is, and as good as other people say he is. There should be no problem doing it in December,
I vouched
January,
for him before
February,
he was
March.
good.
Yeah, you did. You did
I
say
vouched
that
before he was a gunner.
Yeah. You did say that, and we'll see. And if that is the case, one, I ain't going nowhere. You ain't gonna shout me. I'm gonna be like, no, I'm not jumping on the podcast. Of course, if he performs well, like what we doing here, like I'm gonna go somewhere. Like just to clarify, if you lot don't see me here, it's because Troops ain't shouting me. That's all that's happening. You know what I'm saying? Let me just clarify that now. So those like, oh, Flawless is ducking, never. So yeah, that's all it is with him. Like I'm consistent, mix, and I'm like I said, Hassan was here, and I know he was talking about Caicedo. He's the same. Has his performances at Chelsea been good enough? No. You know what I'm saying? Do I believe he's of a world-class ability? Yes. But has he performed to a high level yet? No. So I don't know why he keeps bringing it up. I keep the same energy for everyone. And if I'm wrong, I call it wrong.
So Rice, would you have him in your midfield at this moment in time?
I'd take any our best midfield is a 17-year-old. Yes, I would take Rice in midfield. Yes. Maino's our best midfielder currently, fit and available right now.
I personally think Rice gets into any midfield in the Premier League right now. Any midfield, bro. He's performing at a higher level than Rodri.
Yeah, he is. But I think that's also testament
Rodri's still better than him at this moment in time. Let me get that in now before people start running away with it. But right now, Rice can walk into that into that Man City.
He gets into that
and
midfield.
He will make them a better side, blood.
Yeah, because again, that ties into as well just the midfield pool. This ain't taken away from Rice. The midfield pool in terms of talent is light. When you look at teams overall, even City, De Bruyne is injured. So if that midfield is Rodri, Bernardo Silva, and him, who else is there? Kovacic, Nunez, Foden. Even though they're good players in particular, Foden, they haven't been at it this season. So does he get? Yeah, I'm looking at it. Yeah, Liverpool. Yeah, because they don't have a 6. Chelsea goes without saying. Manchester United goes without saying. Spurs. Yeah, he's better than Sa. Right. They have Basuma, who I rate. Maddison's obviously their other midfielder. So I just think I look at it and I go, the quality of midfielders. But yeah, don't get mistaken. We do a team of the season so far. Give him his plaudits. He gets in. If someone says he's been the best midfielder in the league, don't dispute that. I'm just saying the consistency. But he has surprised me. I didn't think he was of this level.
Has he not been consistent enough in his time at West Ham, even at England international level.
West Ham's different because no disrespect to any West Ham fans watching, it's West Ham. You're not under the microscope like you are at Arsenal because we've seen this. Like McAllister's a prime example of that. Obviously, there's other circumstances in regards to him not playing that position at Liverpool. At Brighton, he was touted. Brighton, one of the best midfielders in the league, won the World Cup. You know what I'm saying? Won the World Cup. He's back. And people, and now he's at and now
the whole laptop.
Yeah, and now he's at I had to restart my friggin' router as well.
I have an excuse. I'm from Jordan. You're from Manchester.
My Wi-Fi just terrible. You know what I'm saying? Been terrible over the past.
From a first world
It happens, man. It happens, innit? I don't know what's going on with it. But as I was saying, McAllister's a prime example. At Brighton, sought after, people were speaking highly of him. When I said in my chat one time when we was discussing him, I was unsure on him. My chat went crazy. And was like, what do you mean you're unsure? You wouldn't take McAllister, and then obviously they won the World Cup. Now you see him at Liverpool, it's a different conversation. So yes, being consistent at Brighton or being consistent at West Ham is much different to being consistent at Liverpool or consistent at Arsenal because you're under the microscope. That's what it is. But if Rice continues this form, no doubt I'd sit here and say, yeah, I called this wrong. But consistency, and then back it up, do it this season and the season after and the season after and the season after. People really don't value consistency and how tough that is to do. Like I said, we was
not going to apologize 3 years from now?
No. Again, you missed it. No, I legit said if you missed it, Troops was on. Well, Troops said, so if we have this conversation again in February, you'll come with a different answer. I was like, yeah, because he's been consistent over a longer period of time. I need more than 4 months before I crown someone a £100 million player.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at.
Aaron Ramsdale, saw the mistakes. Second half, much better performance from Aaron. Whatever was said in the dressing room at halftime really did play a part because second half he come out a different goalkeeper. Blood, he looked more like the Ramsdale that I know and Arsenal fans all love. You get me? He was very commanding in the box when the ball came in. Made saves that was needed to be made, and he was very good with his feet. Blood, you understand? He started a lot of attacks from the goalkeeper position, but at the end of the game, all the players were hugging him. Obviously, the madness he's been going through at the moment being dropped, his dad coming out and doing an interview, so it's kind of a rough time for Ramsdale. But it did look like, I don't know, was it goodbye? You understand? Was that the last time that we see Aaron Clark Ramsdale in an Arsenal shirt, blood? You get me? Because come January, I don't know, blood. I think that he's a player that believes that he is capable of playing week in, week out at a high level. We've seen that the clause has been activated from Brentford concerning David Raya, and he will become an Arsenal player very soon. Fee said to be around 27 million. I think that's a fantastic fee to pay, especially in this market, the way it is now, to get a Premier League proven goalkeeper. I think that's great business by Arsenal. I love Ramsdale, blood. You get me? I didn't want to sell Ramsdale. I didn't want to drop Ramsdale. Like, a goalkeeper was never on my list in the summer of summer targets and in the positions that we need to bring in players. But he is the better goalkeeper, and he has been a target for Arteta for a long time, because Ramsdale was plan B. We actually went for Raya in that window before we went for Ramsdale. Obviously, Brentford didn't want to sell. We went in and got Ramsdale. And obviously Brentford said he's available this year, so Arteta pulled the trigger. Do you lot think we should sell Ramsdale, or should we keep him?
Depends on the offers. Depends on who comes in for him. Because
apparently you lot are looking.
No, we're not looking for a goalkeeper.
What, Sanchez? He's a bum, bro.
No, we're not looking for a goalkeeper. And if we're bringing a goalkeeper, I want top 3 in the world, not Aaron Ramsdale. So
what do you think about it, Troops? What do you think about it, Troops? Would you sell Ramsdale?
I wouldn't sell Ramsdale. You get me?
Well, you keep him as a number 2, or you think he can challenge Raya?
I think he's capable of being a number 1, so have him there to challenge. You get me? I think he'll keep Raya on his toes, because if it's just Raya and Carl Hine, then Raya knows he's number one. He's going to have a comfortability there. You get me? I do know as well that at a football club, you do need to have a number one. You get me?
Yeah.
Everyone needs to know who the number one goalkeeper is. It's not like the defenders, the midfielders, the strikers, the forwards. With goalkeeper, you need to know who's the number one. You get me? So I don't think Arteta's had that conversation with Ramsdale. You get me? The way Arteta was kind of brushing off questions about Ramsdale in his post-match interview as well. It doesn't really fill me with hope of Ramsdale staying. You get me? I see his dad moaning about that he just got a new contract and now he's been dropped in the way he's been dropped. I do think the way he was dropped was fuckery. You get me? But I'm not going to complain at Arsenal giving him a new contract and then dropping him, because we've been complaining for years and years and years that we're letting players go for free. We're not selling them for enough of a transfer fee. So obviously, if we were to sell Ramsdale, now that he's got a new contract, he's tied down for another 3 years, we are going to command a decent fee for him, blood. You get me? So I don't think there's no problem there with him getting the new deal. But as Flawless asked, I personally wouldn't sell him, blood. You get me? Like, Carl
Can I
Hines
tell you why I disagree
is not
with
a
you with the whole
capable
selling thing?
replacement. Go on.
Let me tell you why I disagree with the whole selling thing. Why I disagree with the whole selling thing is the thing that you mentioned, and it's a constructive criticism I've said all summer long as well. With goalkeepers, you need to have defined number one. That's the ultimate problem. I'll give you an example using my club. If you offer me tomorrow, would you take Kylian Mbappe? I'd say yes. I would not say, oh my God, we have Nunes, Jota, blah, blah, blah. I wouldn't care. But if you tell me, would you take Courtois? I'm saying no, because I know I'm not going to get the best out of Alisson or the best out of Courtois if the position is always in doubt. And goalkeepers, I think, like, I'm not even going to say 99%, even probably 100% of goalkeepers just growing up in my life watching them, they always need confidence. They need to know they're the number one. And successful clubs, even over the last 10 years, even when you mentioned Bayern Munich, for example, they had Neuer, and then the backup guy, Jan Sommer. When you look at Man United, when they were good, De Gea, Romero, other options can be given as well across their history. At us, Alisson, Kelleher, Manchester City, Ederson, Ortega. You're never going to come here and ask me, do you think Kelleher can overtake Alisson? You're never going to ask a City fan, do you think Ortega can overtake Ederson? That conversation is not being had. And the reason why the conversation is not being had is because they're defined number one. And that exactly why is you should sell Ramsdale, because you'll never get the best out of Raya or the best out of Ramsdale. You'll actually hurt them both, in my opinion, because now, let's assume for the sake of argument, just for the sake of argument, let's say Champions League Ramsdale plays. He keeps another clean sheet. He does really well. Now the thing becomes again the same. Shall we play Ramsdale in the Premier League game, or shall we play Raya? Shall we play Ramsdale? Shall we play Raya? And you eventually drop both of their confidence. So you need to pick one, whether it's Ramsdale or Raya. And since your club has triggered the Raya thing, then I would move Ramsdale on, because I know I'm never going to get the best out of Ramsdale. And I would just get a solid level, okay, bench goalkeeper. Like when Lewis's club was successful, it was Cech Codicini. Has anyone ever said Codicini should overtake Cech's place or he can challenge him? Never. But it's not the same for any other positions on the pitch. Like, that's the thing.
I know what you're saying. I think you mentioned there, Hassam, about the defined roles. I think Arteta, he's clearly made up his mind. He's shown us with actions that Raya is. It's a conversation amongst fans, but with Arteta, I think he's made it abundantly clear by who's played and when they've played, etc., etc. So again, I've not watched enough of Ramsdale or Raya to make a statement on the levels of those two. Obviously, Ramsdale was not good, in particular the first half against Brentford, but I can't just judge it off 45 minutes. But Arteta's made up his mind, because it seemed last year Ramsdale was good from what I've seen, and Arsenal did their thing.
Fell off end of the season, but the whole team.
Yeah, you said that. The whole team kind of fell off. So it's like I didn't see anything glaring where I go, that's a problem area without doubt. Go and sign a new goalkeeper. But clearly Arteta did. For whatever reason the case may be, he was like, go get me a number one. Because they could have easily went and, like you said, signed a backup goalkeeper to then try and get the best out of Ramsdale. He's like, I'm going for a number one. I'm going for a number one goalkeeper. And they've made that clear. So, yeah, we'll see in regards to Raya and Ramsdale.
Yeah, but you can't have a number two that wants to be number one either.
Oh, yeah. They're gonna move.
For me, the only way you sell Ramsdale is if you bring in a capable number two. And Carl Hines is not a capable number two.
I think they'll look to sign a capable number two. That'll probably be what it is. Because you lot seem to be in the area of, obviously, you've been linked with Tony. and now you're being linked. Well, not linked with Ray. It looks like you're going to sign Ray, so you're looking to strengthen your first 11. That seems to be the way you're going.
The Tone thing's kind of dying now. Apparently, we're not going to be moving for him in January. There'll be no movement. Apparently, our main target is Victor Osimhen.
Oh, is it? I hope you don't sign Tony. Take Osimhen instead.
And apparently, we're going to battle it out
in January.
Apparently, we're going to battle it out with Chelsea in the summer for Osimhen. Apparently, we will not. Apparently, we will not make a move in the transfer in the centre forward department until we know what's going on with Osimhen. So he is the prime centre forward target.
So the transfer window, that's where we move, man.
A Chelsea Arsenal gonna do the Osimhen Tony thing, like Liverpool and Chelsea had the Caicedo Lavia thing. That's what that sounds
and where
like.
we take both.
Giving up to be. Yeah, we don't need you lot with both.
You won't get both though, because the thing is that Tone wants Arsenal. Osimhen, I don't know what he wants, but I know that Tone wants Arsenal. You get me? So obviously, Arteta's sitting there and seeing if he can change his mind. I personally like Osimhen's a bad boy. Let's not get it twisted, but I personally go Tone instead, bro. I think Tone, you get me. I think that takes us to. Tony. I think everyone's like, oh shit,
yes. Tone. That's what I'm like. Yes,
dog, you get me? Like, we're back again, really now, Rude boy. I understand, but
we might have to take both.
Nah, it's not
happening. We're greedy out here, man.
Tone, you see, Tone.
What do you mean not gonna happen?
You know why?
You've been here before, Sam.
Lewis,
come on, man.
Lewis, you see,
Todd Ball is a psychopath, but not two strikers.
Lewis, you see with this one, Tone does not want to play second fiddle. Osimhen don't want to play second fiddle. So whoever goes to that club first, we are getting the latter, blood. Pause. And that's a fact, blood. Yeah, it's not gonna be where you're gonna get.
We can play them together.
It's not happening. I'll bet £100 right now.
Together. What's this 4-4-2?
I bet £100.
1993 crap. Come on, man.
Back three.
That makes
I bet you £100, Lewis. I bet you are bills. You don't.
Hey, Lewis, what you saying? Back three. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
those two up top.
I can't take that up.
Look at flawless egging as well.
Hey, Lewis, what you saying? Lewis, back three. You know what I'm saying? With those two up top.
Yeah, 5-3-2, man. We're here.
There you go.
You've
been successful under that period.
Yeah, man. We want everything with a back five.
Flawless, you're such a fraud, I swear.
Why am I a fraud? That could work.
Tony and Enzo, Caicedo, Gallagher, we're here, man. We're here.
Kai Havertz. You get me?
Yeah, I seen your clip. I seen your clip about as he arrived. Yeah,
down the train. Kai Havertz scores again. Wait, what?
Hey, now it's relevant. Now he's actually scored again. So
is that YouTube? Kai Havertz.
Sing the song, blood.
Okay, let's go, man. All right,
I sing the song, blood. Okay, good. I was singing it on stream, blood. Big man thing.
Good, love that. You know what I'm saying? That.
I mean, big up my guy Lee Gunner, but I mean. That ain't me, blood. I'm celebrating, blood. You
shout out Lee Gunner. Shout out Northside.
I'm celebrating, blood. You get me?
I emphasize with Lee Gunner.
Northside made me laugh the most on that.
Yeah, Northside hilarious, man. Shout out Northside.
Northside wanted to celebrate so badly,
blood. On the side, just sipping his.
You know, Northside wanted to jump up, blood, but he was like, nah, blood. Gunner, man.
He's like, no, fuck this guy.
That's bad.
I don't blame him, but I will say, big up to Havertz. Because he stopped Brentford from going above us in the table.
Yeah, literally, Chelsea fans can't even hate on flipping Havertz right now, blood. You understand? Because
necessary evil, bro.
God.
This is
necessary evil.
Them man, they survived for like 2 days, bro. If Wolves win today, which is Monday, because now it's past midnight, then Chelsea dropped to 11th, blood.
Hey, my West London brothers, come on, Fulham. Come on.
Shout out to I tell you, man, getting the best out of Kai Havertz, man, off the bench.
Willian, bro. Willian, my guy, do something for me.
You get me? He's got more. I mean, 2 goals now. You understand? Now. 2 goals, 1 assist. Huh?
It's past midnight in the UK, so it's your birthday.
Hey, happy birthday!
Nah, not yet, blood. Nah, not yet.
How?
12:47 is when I was born. So another.
AM or PM?
It's 12.
AM.
No one does that. No one says I'm born 12:47.
I do that. Blood. My mum messages me every year at 12:47 a.m. Happy birthday.
Shout out to Mumsy. Love that.
She ain't messaged me yet. Look, blood. She ain't messaged me yet.
Blood. Her rules. Her rules. I respect it. I cannot say it.
But yeah, Kai Havertz, you understand, proving his worth, blood. Yeah, me. Waka waka.
Oh, you're saying the goal's worth 65 million?
Blood. If that wins us the Premier League, blood, you understand? Like,
yeah, that's a big ass if.
That's and let me tell you something, yeah. This is a big goal, blood. Yeah, this is a vital goal. This ain't a mercy goal.
So
like
would you say Kai Havertz would have won you the Premier League?
Blood, he won you Champions League, blood. Why can't we me, blood? Like, let's have it right, blood. Like,
Ederson won me the Champions League with that touch.
Nah, blood. Nah, blood.
Mason
Kai Havertz
Mount.
and Mason.
Havertz's first touch was taken out for a goal kick.
Kai Havertz and Mason Mount won you the Champions League, blood. Whether you like it or not, bro.
Hey, no. We had the best defense since 1995 to win the Champions League. Put some respect on Christensen, Rudiger, Thiago Silva.
Yeah, but if
Reece
that goal
James,
ain't, if that goal ain't scored, your defense don't fucking mean fuck all, blood.
What is harder to do?
You can't win games at 0-0.
What is harder to do? Score against City or keep a clean sheet against City?
Score.
What?
Score.
Nope. I say keep a clean sheet.
Score.
Especially with 2021 City.
Especially
Definitely
with
keep a clean sheet.
Especially with Company and their man at that time, blood. You get me?
Nah, that wasn't Company. That was Ruben Diaz at his prime.
Yeah, even Diaz, blood. That's why I'm saying it's harder. It's harder to score against them, blood. You get
I did have Zinchenko at left back, so
yeah, it's harder to score against them. But Lewis is gonna be sour, blood. You get me? Obviously, man, like Havertz, he's dunking out here, blood. You get me? The man are down in 10th, blood.
No, it saved us. We could have been 11th.
Champions League football, blood. You get me? He's loving life, blood. You understand?
Kai Havertz is loving life. All right.
Havertz is loving life, blood. You get me? Havertz ain't miserable, bro. You understand? Havertz has got 2 goals and an assist, blood. Havertz is top of the league, blood. Get me? Havertz is playing midweek. You get me, blood?
Flawless, you're a big hater on the sly, you know. You're a big hater. I realize
what hater?
You're
how
a
am I
very big
hating?
hater. You're a big
What am I
hater.
hating on? Hater on what? What am I hating on?
You low-key hating more than Lewis right now. Even though
Yeah,
Lewis
blood.
Arsenal,
How am I hating?
encouraged.
Why
One that
Arsenal
because
hate
it's
is
Arsenal.
encouraged.
I'm just
No,
you know what
no,
it is?
Lewis,
I'm
you
just
can hate. But why
I'm
he
just
hate?
looking-
Lewis is just sour because it's Havertz.
How am I
blood.
hating? Explain what I said. That
No,
was
it's
hating.
Arsenal.
This is just this is just you know what it is. This is just a very this is just an interesting take. That's all it is on Havertz because we know how bad he is. So that's what it is. I'm just waiting for this to all fall down.
No, but what I have said, is that when he plays in the forward line, he's a problem. When he came on against Chelsea,
that's right.
Not Chelsea. Sorry, yeah, when he came on against Chelsea, problem. Came on against City, problem. Came on against Brentford, problem. This guy, we might have found his role. Super
off the
sub.
bench, super sub.
We might have found his role.
What did I tell you when he first signed?
Yeah, I don't
off the bench.
If it works, you understand? It's working like that, bro. It don't work when he's in the midfield. Yeah, it don't work, blood. You understand? He took the finish very well, blood. He was under pressure. Keeper was there on the near post, straight through the keeper's legs, blood. Fantastic finish, bro. You understand? All of that, blood. You get me, bro. Nketiah try to run beside him. Like, get the fuck out of here, blood. What are you running beside him for, bro? You know, when you got put through, Saka's fucking wide open, blood.
Yeah, and he took the
man
shot,
could have star jump. Man could have fucking ran to the away end, spotted Robbie, ran back, and fucking then had a touch and shoot. This
Robbie,
fucking idiot. This idiot. What the fuck is he doing, blood?
He's trying to get his away goal, man, because he's not scored away from home in however long.
Do you see why I get rattled with Eddie Nketiah now, blood? Like,
yeah.
Do you know how bad it is now? When I cuss him, when I used to cuss him, like earlier, like last season, start of this season, Troops, you're negative. Oh, you're toxic. Now, go look at my replies. You're right. Get Arteta's number. Tell Arteta. Because me, I will say the truth, blood. I will not hide, blood. Yeah.
Facts.
If I see something, and I know it's bullshit, I'm not gonna stand for it, blood. And I will never stand for Eddie Nketiah playing for my club, blood, wearing number fucking 14, getting paid 100 blood clot £1,000 a week. You think I'm gonna sit here?
That's crazy.
And accept that when he keeps putting in these fucking embarrassing performances. Every ball that went up to him, it just bounced off him. Pinnock was budding him up. Big up Pinnock. Jamaica always said Gaza, West Miliband, Copa America, where I got. Boop.
Oh, yeah, we made Copa America.
You see me? Boop. But he was getting bad up, blood. Getting bad up. The fucking Norwegian you that plays with Odegaard, he's a badding him up, blood. He's useless, bro. Absolutely useless, blood. You get me? And he's who we need to be selling in January, bro. You get me? And I don't know why Arteta is trying to prioritize a midfielder over a striker, blood, because a striker is what we need, blood. You understand? If we go out and get a striker in January, we can win the league.
Unreliable.
Huh?
Because Partey is unreliable. I agree with you, striker is needed, but Partey is also unreliable. That's a problem also.
No, but yes, like we saw Rice, Odegaard, and Trossard in the midfield. Like I said to you on the stream that we did on your channel, Hussam, and you saw it work, lad. You understand?
Do you think
it
that's
worked,
sustainable,
bro?
though?
Pardon?
Do you think that's sustainable to the end of the season with
I do.
Trossard in there?
I think we could do that when we play Brentford, that caliber of team. I think West Ham it could work. You understand? I think when you play Man City, Liverpool, United away from home, I think you need a bit more still in there. You understand?
A little bit more defensive now. So
yeah. Hopefully Partey will be fit for them games, because it's later on in the season. If we ain't sold him in January, who the fuck knows what's going to go on in that situation. So maybe Partey is going out the door. That's why they're trying to bring a replacement in. That's why Douglas Luiz has been heavily linked. So you get me?
Because Loki, every time you needed Partey, he's not there. That's the problem.
And that's
every time you need him, he's not there.
In key moments, he's not there, blood. Like, we're not denying the quality of the man, but when we need you, where are you, blood? It's like you roll with the baddest man on the block, yeah. But when it's beef, he's never there.
He's never on it.
Like, why are you rolling with man, bro? Like, you're here going gym, doing bare madness, like, and then when it's a thing that man's like, yo, I need to step outside. You gotta go shop for your mum.
You're never there. I hear that. What's Zaz saying about Nketiah? Is he still backing him?
Pause. I don't know, because I ain't even spoke to Zar, blood.
Okay, you know what I'm saying?
Last time I spoke to Zar, do you know how mad it is? Last time I spoke to Zar, was when I deleted myself from the group chat we had. I spoke to him since then. I speak to Jets.
Okay.
I speak to Jets. Shout out Jets every time. I spoke to Zar, blood. I spoke to Zar still. Like, I don't know. Maybe that Chicago life. But big up Zar, blood. You understand?
Yeah, large up Zar, man.
He's doing this thing in Chicago. But yeah, I ain't actually spoken to Zar, blood. So I don't know how he feels on this situation. But I'd actually love to know how he feels, man, because like the EDO, the EDO is dying, bro. The EDO is dying, bro.
I'm guessing that he's still like with it. I'm a tweet.
EDL, isn't that the group in the UK, the crazy group?
Nah, the Eddie Defense League.
He's saying the Eddie Defense League. Yeah. Like, that's what it is. Now I'm a tweet him.
Robertson and Monday. Let me get that
and see what he's saying. And see, I'll do that. You know what I'm saying, and later on today, I'll at him and see what he's saying. Zach, what are you saying about Nketiah? What's going on? Is he still the striker for Arsenal? Number 14. Let me see.
Never was, never will be, blood. Let's get that in as well before we move on, blood. You get me? But very happy with the win, blood. It was needed. You get me? It was needed, blood, because we saw what happened earlier in the day. Obviously, we're going to touch on that in a bit. But
that's a great segue to Liverpool City.
No. We are about to travel up to the Geordie side of things, blood. You get me?
Set up so perfectly, and then he missed.
Lewis went up there on Friday night because he knew, blood. You get me? What he was installed for come Saturday evening, and that was an absolute beating, an absolutely embarrassing performance from Chelsea Football Club. Newcastle 4, Chelsea 1. Now, the worst thing is that it could have been more than 4-1, blood. And it should have been more than 4-1, blood. You get me? The defending at times from Chelsea was absolutely embarrassing. Yeah. Thiago Silva, Chelsea fans have been singing his praises. Team of the season, best defender in the league, better than Saliba, but he is finished, bro. He is absolutely done out here. I don't know whose performance was worse, Badiashile or Thiago Silva, blood. Like his wife Bella needs to delete her Instagram, delete her Twitter, and stop riding out on Twitter defending your man, because he can't even defend him. No pause on that, blood.
I no pause.
Let me no pause on that, blood. But because your man can't even defend himself, blood. You get me? The man's getting bad up by Joe Linton, blood. If Joe Linton scores against your club, it is a terrible day, blood. The man could have had a couple goals as well. The man missed
that's it. We missed. That's it. I can't believe it. When he missed out, screwing. I can't believe it.
At 1-0. No, at 1-1, sorry. He missed an absolute sitter. All Chelsea did was a fantastic free kick from Raheem Bloodclot Sterling. I think Southgate dropping him has ignited a fire in his belly. And then you have your captain, Reece James. I think it has still, I can't lie. And then you have your captain, Reece James. Absolutely embarrassing. No leadership shown. Cowardice move, in my opinion. Apparently he's Chelsea though, through and through in it. But Chelsea have also conceded the same amount of goals as Everton. You get me? Everton Football Club. If Everton never had the 10-point deduction, they would be on Chelsea's neck right now, blood. Let that sink in, ladies and gentlemen, blood. Lewis.
Bro, they'd be 2 points behind us, yeah.
On your fucking neck, mate.
You're welcome. You're welcome to the
Enzo Fernandez.
Come on.
Enzo Fernandez has 5 wins in 30 games.
You saw big up the spicy elements.
You saw that tweet when I added you in it, blood. You understand? You saw that one in it. You said, I can't hurt you. You are already dead. You understand? Well, you look dead now, blood. You get me? And I'm going to let you have your say and let the man then put in their 2 pence, blood.
That's just it,
that
really.
sums it up. That sums it up.
Welcome to the
Maggie blood.
Like and subscribe.
Spit out the Maggie blood.
Where do we want to start? Because like there was no positive. There's literally 0 positives. I don't think there was any good
Sterling free kick.
Sterling free kick. I was about to say.
Great, and like he did nothing else.
Yeah,
our attack was disjointed all game. We were lucky to even be drawing.
You drew the first half? That's a positive?
Yeah, 1-1.
Just because Joe Linton missed the big chance.
He missed the sit-up, but you was like, the game wasn't too far off, like, in regards to, like, at 1-1, I didn't think at half-time
we had a little bit of good build-up play in the first half. And then we get to the final third and just shit the bed like we always do.
Yeah,
that was it.
Jackson was ridiculous.
Yeah, for someone who has 4 goals in their last 2 games, he played with such little confidence, over too many touches, the wrong runs, the wrong decision making. But I could have said the same for Sterling. I could have said the same for Gallagher.
Palmer.
Could have even said the same for Palmer. Yeah, like nobody's missing today.
Word on the block is that. Word on the block is that if it ain't a penalty, he ain't on shit.
No, that's not true. This is the only bad game. Like I get it, Jen's got a run and everything, but like Cole Palmer just had an off day. As far as it's concerned, he's the last person I'm going for. The midfield just got carved apart the entire game. Ugo Chukwu just wasn't up to the level that
Enzo. Let's talk about Enzo, bro.
Talk about Enzo.
Talk about Enzo, bro.
You guys want to talk about the best midfielder in the 3? Okay.
Oh my god.
Like he was poor in the second half, but in the first half, I thought he did his job well.
He cost £100 million, Lewis. Have some shit.
He has 5 wins.
Right, but okay, so your argument isn't to tell me about the game. Your argument is to bring
No, I don't. He played like shit. That's my argument.
You didn't tell me about his game. You just said he cost 100
I'm saying he was piss poor, bro.
Yeah, he played like shit.
He was getting dragged all over. Joe Linton and Bruno Guimaraes were taking turns with him. Pause. It was embarrassing.
And even that young kid that they played as well.
Yeah, the young little Joe.
Okay,
I don't know if he's a Geordie.
So we're talking about the entire midfield, but then I'm telling you that out of all the 3 midfielders,
he's supposed to be the one to like. He's supposed to lead. What's my man's name? I don't want to pronounce his name wrong.
Who?
Ugo
Chukwu next to him. Yeah,
Leslie.
He's supposed to like protect him, blood, and he kind of just left him out there to die, fam.
But to an extent, the player has.
He doesn't even have a picture on Google. The other guy, Miley. His name Miley.
Oh, the 17-year-old. Are you talking about the 17? Yo, he said
the Newcastle guy. His name Miley.
To an extent, a guy has to be able to look after himself.
Doesn't even have a picture. This is Google.
Look, the point still stands. Out of the 3 midfielders, Enzo was the best performing out of the 3. So I have more energy for Ugo Chukwu. I have more energy for Ugo Chukwu. I have more energy for Gallagher, Sterling, Palmer, Jackson, Silva.
Let's talk Thiago Silva. Is he done?
Yeah, not done, but like he's looking like he could be close to that.
Does he need that Gary Neville West Brom treatment where you just quit mid-season, blood?
Nah, because
that's the second time you brought that up. Don't do that.
Silva's not been.
None of my players did that, blood.
Yeah.
None of my players got retired at West Brom, blood.
Yeah, these things happen. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Happens. He had a great career. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. I swear he got a league winners medal that year as well. That's the crazy part. Shout out Gary Neville, man. He did. I think he did. League titles, man. 2 European Cups. He blessed, man. You know what I'm saying?
Wasn't that Aguero season, I swear?
No, season before.
Way before. It was way
before. It was Rooney bicycle kick season.
Oh, yeah.
It was way before. It was way before that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Silva hasn't been crap this season, but it's got to a point where
he hasn't been crap this season.
Excuse me?
Wait, let me land. Fucking
You're smoking Budge blood.
Let me land.
I told you it's peak for you this episode. I said this. It's peak for you this episode.
You guys gotta let me land before you go, though. Like, Silva's not been crap this season.
Yeah.
But it's got to a point where he's not head and shoulders above all the centre backs that we have. So it's now more of an uncomfortable conversation where we're doing this whole process. We're building a young team and we need them to ride through these bad waves and everything. So we need our future back two playing together, most likely. And they go through the errors, they go through the mistakes, and then they build and they develop. We're not really doing that now because Thiago Silva's in the squad. And when he's playing well, I'm not going to make any arguments about it. But when you got performances like the ones on Saturday, what's the point of having Thiago Silva in the squad if we're not directly competing for trophies? Because I get it if we're doing the win now thing. We're not winning now, though. So I'd rather, in the long term, go for our long-term back two. So Silva has not been as good as he was in the last two seasons. He's not been absolute crap this season. But I've seen a drop-off. And fair play, he's 38, 39 years of age. It's like about time, innit? Whatever. But I wouldn't be against them dropping him. I wouldn't be against them if they keep playing him. But if this becomes more consistent, then no, you have to do this. You have to drop him immediately. The only reason why I'm not screaming it is because he's actually been good for us the last few games leading up to this. It'd be too reactionary to do it. But I've low-key been thinking this might be the year we have to drop Thiago Silva. So I get it. I just see both sides.
Are you worried about
thoughts
Poch
on Reece James?
Poch keeps chopping and changing.
That's what I was gonna get to in regards to the Enzo thing. How do you get better performances out of him? Because you look at it and it goes, he should be performing to a better level than what he currently is.
I agree, but if I look at it in this game, like I thought he did his job for the most part until the game went by us and then he disappeared.
Let Lewis speak and then I will dunk on you right now.
Who, me? What did I say?
Because you're the biggest hypocrite. You just gave
what?
1 second. You just gave Troops until
Flawless
February.
Hassan round one.
On Declan Rice being £100 million player. Keep same energy for
You're
Enzo
welcome,
Fernandez.
Lewis. You owe me a drink, yeah? Go on.
Keep the same energy for Enzo Fernandez. He's been here long. He's here since January, FYI. It's been a year. Never mind till February. It's been a year. Keep the same energy.
5 wins in 30 games, blood.
Yes. Let's not scapegoat. I'm not talking about his price tag. Lewis said if your argument is price tag fair. I'm saying he played like shit. My argument equal, he played like shit. That's my argument. He's not performing. You need to pull your socks up and perform properly if you are £100 million player. And the same goes to Caicedo. It's very easy. It's very easy to sit here. Let's blame Gallagher. Let's blame Sterling. Let's blame Jackson. Let's blame all the same people we blame every week. But how about we talk about the people that are also letting Chelsea down every single week? Enzo being one of them. Caicedo being one of them. Mudryk being one of them. These are all the expensive signings. Badia Chile, by the way, let me land. We're talking Thiago Silva. Badia Chile was to blame for 2 goals. The Gordon goal and the first goal. That's Badia Chile right there, one of our new signings. So why do we always like to scapegoat the regular people? We always scapegoat.
But in regards to that with Enzo, I look at Enzo.
Spun like a Beyblade, though, Lewis, blood.
Who?
You got spun like a Beyblade, blood.
Reece James as well.
Badia Chile when he spun.
Yeah, he looked rusty, but like, this was his first Premier League start in like 5-6 months. Why did we throw him into the Newcastle game?
But that's what I said about Poch now. Look, Poch keeps chopping and changing. He don't know his best lineup. Does that worry you?
What worries me more is that Poch came out after the press conference, annoyed, angry, and saying the correct response would be to cancel the day off and to bring players in for early training. Then he gives them a day off.
Yeah, that's no backbone. That is no backbone.
This guy is a bitch, bruv.
Yeah, that is no backbone. But in response to you, Hassan, all the stuff you just said, you do this
as well.
Yeah, you do this.
Is Enzo £100 million
You do this often. No, have you ever heard me say he is?
Is Caicedo £100 million player?
I think he has the ability to be, yes. Is he currently performing like one? No. I said this when you were gone. No, and I've said this countless times. I have said this countless occasions on this show that Caicedo was not performed to a high level at Chelsea. I've said this countless times.
Okay, I
don't
agree
know
with
if you just don't listen
Okay, but
or
I
you're
agree
just
with you. I
ignoring me
agree
on
with you.
purpose. I've said this countless
I
times.
agree with you.
Just to
Okay, I'm glad
clarify.
you said that. I
Yes,
take it
I've
back.
said this.
You're keeping the same energy. I take it back. Now,
Yeah, I
my
always
problem
do.
is, why do we always blame the same people? Why do we never come here and say Enzo was shit, Caicedo was shit,
but we
Modric
was
was
going
shit, all
we
these
were going
guys?
to get to that because the
Just
thing is,
Caicedo barely plays crap.
It's always
yeah.
Poch, Gallagher,
Enzo,
blah, blah.
Enzo will
James,
come out and said
captain.
he plays
Reece James was
badly.
fucking shit yesterday. Why don't we talk about Reece James?
Well,
But
we
we
haven't
gonna get
even
to
had a
Reece James.
chance to get to Reece
you
James.
don't even got that yet.
Holland, the easy
Man just wants to spray the bullets everywhere. We're not
just
even
like
doing that.
we're going like do. Yeah,
Let's
who's
build
up
to
there
it.
with his
Yeah,
AK-47?
On
Because
Enzo, I can agree he's been underwhelming.
I might have one of those. I won't reveal
Wait.
those
On
things.
Enzo, I can agree he's been underwhelming this season. But in terms of yesterday's game, he was our best midfielder. So I have the least energy for him out of the three.
But if he
This
was
is
your
what it
best
is.
midfielder, that is not a real high bar to look
No,
at.
I
He was
agree. And he
shit.
dropped off in the second
Yeah,
half
yeah,
like everybody else. But I thought in the midfield, in the first half, we were playing the ball through well. The problem is we go to the final third and every one of these guys are playing like they only just met each other an hour ago.
Yeah,
That's where my biggest problem was in the first half. Not the midfield,
No
even
chemistry.
if we did struggle with the physicality, because we were playing the ball through the midfield well. The final third, and to be honest, the defensive side as well. Sterling does absolutely no defensive work, and he leaves Cucurella to deal with both players on the right-hand side. Trippier has free aim to just cross left, right, and centre as he pleases. Structurally, we were a mess. Individually, we were a mess. Bar a few bits of build-up play, we didn't show any bits of quality. And when we were doing the build-up play, it was Enzo who's usually in the middle of all of it. So I don't have a lot of energy for Enzo in this game. People are just going after him because of the price tag and because he needs to grab the team by the scruff of his neck. And fair enough, agendas will agenda, and I hear it. But I just don't have a lot of energy for Enzo coming out of that game. I've got energy for a lot of other players. The mentality in this squad is a joke. And I know, they talk about experience and everything, but I need to see where the experienced players are. Because when we're 2-1 down, they're looking to the experienced heads. Thiago Silva, Sterling, and Reece James. There, you got your little Reece James shout. All three of them let us down from that point. Thiago Silva had the bozo moments to give the third goal up, and he looked shaky the whole game. Reece James, 2 dumb yellow cards. The first one for kicking the ball away when we're already 2-1 down. Then a stupid grab. People are saying it's too light and everything. No, he goes to grab someone. You're on a yellow. You're an idiot. You're the captain. You're meant to be the one keeping calm. Do better. Sterling, lazy off the ball. Straight lazy. Reverted back to type from last season when he was on the ball, bar one jammy free kick. There was times where he just slowed down the play to a point where he was standing there with his foot on the ball. What are you doing, bruv? Run at the players. The whole mentality is just crap. And I can not accept it. I can understand it from some of the younger players. But for the likes of James, the likes of Silva, the likes of Reece James, it was pathetic. It was absolutely pathetic. And if we can't rely on them mentally,
he said Reece James. He said
James
Sterling. Then he said James, Thiago, Reece James.
Oh yeah,
no, it's facts. You know what I'm saying? Mention him twice. If my captain did that, I'd be pissed too. Yeah, if my captain did that, I'd be pissed too, to be honest. Because that was outrageous.
Bro, it was everything. This is why I cannot pinpoint any one person. I'm going at everybody.
That's fair. Which one? The first one, Hassan, or the second yellow?
No, the second one. I don't think it's a red card. I will always keep same energy. I don't think it's a red card.
You don't think that's a yellow card?
It's a second yellow.
I'm honest. I think the second one was way too soft to give us a second yellow.
Hey, you just hate referees. I respect it. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think it was a. I don't think.
So that wasn't a cynical foul. It was cynical.
Bro, as soon Gordon was literally running to the edge of the box, bro. That's a yellow.
But most cynical fouls are occasionally you'll see a yellow where
that was a take one for the team one, but he shouldn't have done it. If he weren't on a yellow, if he's not on a yellow, you make that challenge. If you're on a yellow, you don't make that challenge.
You let him go because even at that time,
from the referee's perspective, listen. I don't like the fact people getting sent off too much, and this is where I'm keeping the same energy as well. I don't like
the refs.
Yeah, like every game, it's a fucking red card. Like, bro, let the players play. Like, come on, I give him a
How about
warning.
players
speak
make
to him,
bad decisions?
just let him play.
Mhm.
You know,
That's what they need to do.
Reece James, as an experienced player, as Chelsea captain, you
gotta
cannot
do
make
better.
that decision, blood.
Bro, you have to do better. As
You
soon as he
literally
made the challenge.
you literally left your troopers in the trenches.
Yeah, facts. Like, it's crazy how when he made the challenge, I just thought, oh, he's gonna get booked. I actually forgot because the challenge was such a cynical tackle. I actually forgot he had been booked before.
Same.
And it's like, oh, he's gone. Like, don't make that.
If you see my vlog, I had the same reaction. I thought it was a yellow for a sec.
Yeah,
I was
I
like,
see.
bro, why is he walking off? Is that a red?
I support man. I watch both vlogs. Your one, the one on Chelsea fan TV. I got you, man.
Yeah.
I always support, man. I always
Your one
watch.
was cracking me up, blood. Man did a flipping pre-vlog before the rat.
A little vlog highlights thing.
Always, man.
You know how much I hate looking back
blood.
after we lose.
Yeah, fam. Because even you was like, right, I'm not too optimistic, but we'll see. But normally these things come back to bite me. So I was like, fair. I respect it. You know what? You kept it in the edit, so I respect that. You know what I'm saying? I
Bro,
do.
I'm the biggest jinx. Even before Sterling scored, I'm like, oh, we got a free kick, like it means anything. Like we even have a free kick taker. And then goes Sterling, bangs one in. Just wish you could have done
that was a very good free kick as well.
Yeah, it was exceptional.
Yeah, I would have just liked a very good performance with it.
Because you not make because Lewis, when I look at Chelsea, like when I look at the lineup, like it makes no sense why you are the way you are and the way you perform. And I look at the team, yes, there's obvious weaknesses and obvious deficiencies, but I look at it and I go, how are these man 10th? It looks like a good team, you know what I'm saying, from individual collectives. It looks from defense, midfield, attack.
It does.
Does it? On paper, it looks all right.
Just based off the last game, I can tell you, because we have no cohesion in the final third.
That's true. But they didn't have too much change last season and they were just as bad.
No. But here's the thing. I believe there is a thing called buying too much. I also believe that. I think if you want to progress, essentially this is what happened, okay? Todd Bowley just wanted to skip the process. So instead of him signing 3-4 players every summer and steadily progressing, he just went like, fuck this, I'm gonna just buy 20 new players. And he thought like, no, this is the reality. Wallah, this is actually what happened.
It's true though, blood.
Yeah, low-key, that's what happened. So I'll be honest with you.
I'm necessary.
I'm going to say it right now. If Chelsea even finish 15th, I don't think Poch is to blame. I've said this from the start of the season, from the summer. Even though me and Lewis disagree, he will vouch that I've said this from long ago. Whether it's Pep or Klopp or Arteta or whoever the fuck manages Chelsea right now, he will struggle. Now, will they struggle to the extent that Poch is struggling? We can argue that. But I don't think any manager can come in and go like, here's 20 new players, yalla, do something good.
I hear you.
It doesn't work like that.
But you mentioned it there, and I do agree with you partly when you're talking about the struggle. I look at their team and go, they're not 10th. Well, they are 10th, but they're not 10th. Like in terms of on paper, like I look like there's no way that man should be. No one can't sit here and tell me, oh, they're worse than West Ham. They should be with Brentford. They should be with Wolves from an individual perspective and team perspective. You're not swapping their team for West Ham's.
No, I'm not. But many of their players are adapting to the new country, to the new league, to new blah blah blah. Badiashile adapting, Sassi adapting. Sanchez was third goalkeeper at Brighton. Enzo adapting. Caicedo was playing for Brighton. You were saying it's more difficult. Palmer was
it's more difficult, but the adapting is not like that way.
All these players,
but they shouldn't. But the point I'm making is they shouldn't.
I will say we did the same thing when Roman bought Chelsea.
Yeah, it worked then. But yeah, like they shouldn't capitulate.
To this extent, you didn't buy 20 new players. You bought like
a very similar amount of players to what we did.
They bought like a whole new 11 back then. It was crazy. They did. And when you're talking about adapting, it's not like players. Some of the players are coming from like different countries, but some of them were like Sanchez was here. Thiago Silva's experience, like exclude the Newcastle game. Okay,
but like this is why I'm looking at the manager, bro.
That's a whole different conversation. If you're talking quality, I'm just saying they shouldn't be 10th.
Remember when they shouldn't be about Vlahovic? Me and you were right, by the way. We told them all you need is just a bot who scores goals. They didn't listen. Low-key, they just need a fucking goal scorer. It's so obvious. It's so obvious how badly they stink in front of goal.
No, but that don't make sense because now we're leaking goals. We've conceded 9 in our last 3 games. We're conceding about 15 fouls a game. We're dead in terms of defending set pieces, defending corners, a lot of them. Now, like, the attack's also crap as well. Like, we don't look cohesive at all.
Yeah,
the only top 16 we beat was a 9-man Tottenham. with an idiot playing a highlight. It still took us another 35 minutes to get the job done.
I've never seen so much stupidness in one game from both sides. That is the most idiotic game I've ever seen.
Does have to take some responsibility.
Take off the commentary of that game and put that clown.
We play well against the top teams, and then we don't beat any of them. Then we play the defensive-minded teams, and then we don't beat them either.
Because the issue is, as much as they're conceding goals, they had an issue last season, and it's the same issue this season. And I spoke to Lewis and other Chelsea fans about it. Their attack is their problem. They have very few reliable creators, and they have very, very few reliable goal scorers. That's a recipe for disaster. The man scored 38 league goals last season. I was like, what are we talking about?
And a goal a game.
Yeah. And the only reliable creator you would say they have who's actually done it at any form of level, you would say is Sterling. That's it. There's no one else in there like that. And then even from a goal scoring perspective, it's Sterling. Palmer's promising prospect, but to say, you're gonna be the guy to take us to top 6, top 4. Then you've got Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Then you've got Madueke, Mudryk. None of these men are proven.
How can you blame Poch then?
No, because they still shouldn't be 10th.
Well,
what do you do? If they had Pep, what would they be? If they had
the
Pep
one who was
right
happy
now, what
to
would
play
they be?
Gallagher right wing yesterday, but bring on Madueke at 4-1 down. So
you're right. Gallagher.
I got to hear nigga damn minutes.
Someone honestly answer this question. Imagine they had Pep. Where would they be right now? Where would they be?
With Pep, not the football he's trying to play, no. But I think, let me clarify that. With a competent manager, and this league is poor. We're 6, and we are awful. So that tells you where the league is at in terms of standard. They should be top. They should at least be tops. They should at least be top 7. Bare minimum.
7th to 10th is worth sacking a manager.
I never said no. I didn't say sack Poch. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying I don't understand what is going on.
No one's
I'm not saying. Don't get mistaken. Just to clarify,
yeah,
I'm not saying sack Poch.
Even more than.
Yeah, I'm not Hassam. I am not saying sack Poch.
He's doing a great job. That's
not what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not saying he's doing a great job.
I'm not saying sack him. I'm just saying it just don't make sense.
Partly.
I'm looking at it. I can't like as when I assess Chelsea, it just looks funny because I'm like, you should not be this bad.
Yeah,
they shouldn't be. Oh yeah, hilarious. But they shouldn't be. They shouldn't be that bad.
They took points off City and Spurs though, so big up to them. Thank God.
They play well against better teams, even though Lewis said in his vlog, that's the spell.
Spurs had to literally hand us that game, and even then we didn't even know how to grab it.
You legit didn't know how to score against 9 men for like 20 minutes with a
25 minutes, blood.
A Royale
highlight. We didn't know, just like hit the ball over, blood.
We run down the wing and
cross it.
And
if we do well against the good teams, then we'll have some fucking idiot give Declan Rice the ball or something and just fuck it up then. Facts. Or we'll play a team that actually knows how to play against us, and then they just whoop us all.
You already got a draw against Arsenal, to be fair.
Oh, whoop-de-doo. We should have won that.
They should have won.
The fact that we didn't is enough.
Do you know what? The fact that we drew to you still rattles me.
Yeah, that should have.
How do you think I feel about it?
Still rattles me.
The fact that we drew to you rattles me more.
Even though we should have lost, I'm like, when I see Chelsea play, I'm like, how the fuck didn't we beat these man? Pause.
Bro, I'm thinking the same thing. How did we not win? Well, I know how we won. Sanchez and Gusto, bro, but same way.
Yeah, facts.
We should have run through with that game. If anything, we should have got a third. Typical Chelsea. We will always be the ones that let ourselves down. Individual errors, FC. You man were individual brilliance under Ole. Now we're just fucking individual error, FC. It's just shit. Oh yeah, you wanna go to Liverpool? Go for it. Sorry.
I'm gonna leave Lewis with his misery, blood. You understand?
Yeah, you know what? I need to sue.
You see, look, he's got to fill it, blood. The man said, "Yo, I'm gonna bill it, blood." You get me?
I had his therapy session and cut. I respect it.
His therapy session and he's gone, blood.
I respect it, man. He did, man. I respect it. He spoke about it.
No, actually left it. Oh, there it is. 1 second.
But Hussam,
yes,
the big game of the weekend. It was first versus second at the time. Man City won.
Look at this guy.
It was blood. You get me? It was first versus
second.
second.
I'm fully aware of the fact. Yeah, it was. Yeah, we didn't need to know that, but yes, I'm fully aware.
Blood?
Yeah,
you get me?
There's
no that in it. Hold that. Yeah, but Man City won. Liverpool won. Yeah. At 0-0 before the Haaland goal. Liverpool were kind of the dominant force, blood. You get me? They weren't like you didn't have City pen back, but you was controlling the game, blood. You look very comfortable. So Bosley was balling out. You get me? McAllister was doing a good job as well. Salah had that chance. Nunes, you get me? Fluffed his lines yet again. You understand? And I think you saw the difference between Liverpool and City in that first half, and it is the striker. It is Haaland. You get me? Haaland was the difference because when his chance dropped, he took it cleanly, blood. You understand? You have to look at Matip and Van Dijk in that one, blood. I think more Van Dijk as well because Van Dijk thought he passed him on. You get me? Van Dijk should have gone and followed him in. I think Alisson could have done better as well on the goal. You get me? Because he got a hand on it. And then a goalkeeper of his caliber, I do expect him to save it.
Yeah.
But second half, City had a few chances. They had the disallowed goal. I think it was correctly disallowed because Akanji did have his hand on Alisson's shoulder. So I think that was rightly disallowed. The goal as well, when they pushed him, well, it wasn't a goal because I weren't given, but the one when he caught it and then they pushed him over the line, I think that was rightly given as a foul as well. Trent's goal was absolutely ridiculous. I think Trent had a good game as well, blood. You get me?
Thank you.
I think he done well, blood. I think he was right to get the man of the match. I was worrying for him when Beetlejuice was coming up against him, but he locked him down, blood. He locked down Doku and he got beaten a couple of times, but you can't win every duel. You get me? There's going to be a couple of times where they do get past the player, but I think you'll be very happy with that point, blood, going to City and coming away without an L.
I will be. And listen, I just sent you guys something quickly in the private chat. It's just as I just speak, it doesn't even have audio. And I think it's a 40-second comp of the 7 times Droku dribbled past Trent on the statistics. I just want you guys to just watch 40 seconds.
I've seen the clip already. I've seen it.
Okay.
No, I'm just watching it now.
I want you guys to realize that some of these statisticians are frauds. Because 3/4 of these dribbled pass is literally just him running to the side or him controlling the ball. They count this as dribbled pass. Now, I'm so happy Troops said that, what he said about Trent, because it's actually smart conversations. No fullback in the league is not going to get dribbled past via a dribbler. When you're coming up against Doku, you're coming up against Riyad Mahrez. You're on mute.
There was only like one.
There was like 1-2 dribbles.
The rest of them, like, he literally cuts and then passes it. Like, what do you mean, bro?
Yeah, which one is really dribbled pass? The one in the second half, first half, one time, maybe, and that's it. Here's the thing. If you're coming up against Doku, Riyad Mahrez, Hatem Ben Arfa, players like that who are known to have unbelievable dribbling ability, you're gonna have to do your best to limit them. You cannot stop Doku from dribbling past you once or twice. For me, Trent Alexander-Arnold was unbelievable in that game, even without the goal. He was one of our better players. Both of our fullbacks were really good. First of all, let me just speak generally before about Trent, but I just had to get that out of the way before someone tell me, oh, Doku cooked Trent. I feel like the social media era has just...
Rashford, I'm joking, man. Carry on, man. I'm joking. No, I wasn't gonna say I'm joking, man. I'm being an idiot. I'm joking. Sorry.
I know. I'm gonna respond. I'm gonna use an example where Trent actually got cooked.
Sorry.
Rashford versus Trent at Old Trafford, that's getting cooked. That day you can say Rashford skinned Trent, Rashford cooked Trent. Don't come to me after a guy dribbled past him twice, come tell me who cooked him. That's just BS. Now, with the game, the Etihad away, 38 fixtures in a season. The Etihad away is the toughest game of the whole season, by far, for any Premier League club, in my opinion. If you disagree, fair enough, but that's just my opinion. I think that's the toughest game. They won 23 games in a row. This, because also I see people going like standards and blah, blah, blah. This has nothing to do with standards. There's also something called realism. 99% of the teams would take a point at Anfield. 99% of the team would take a point at the Etihad. 99% of the teams would take a point at the Emirates. These are the 3 toughest teams in the league right now. People are taking a point away at their stadium because it's tough to go to. When Liverpool Football Club go to Manchester City, don't get embarrassed, don't get humiliated. City aren't peppering us. City have to like fully work for their goal. And by the way, we manufactured our own downfall. That goal that we conceded, we manufactured it. It's not like City bop 17, 18, 19 passes left, right, and blah blah, and then they created some beautiful goal. We manufactured our own downfall, and it's very unlucky for us because Alisson Becker had his worst game in a Liverpool shirt for me I've seen in a long time. He had his absolute worst game, and I'm capable of holding my world-class players accountable, and he had the shittest game I've seen of Alisson Becker for a long time. And for me, if I'm being honest, I put 100% off the first goal on him because I agree with Troops. He should have saved it, and he was the one who made that kind of shit goal kick to begin with. So for me, Alisson Becker is at fault for the first goal. Van Dijk should have closed him down, but for me, still, Alisson Becker was bad. Tsimikas locked up Foden. Our midfielders did what they had to do. I think the problem in the first half was more tactical than anything. We actually went 4-4-2. Szoboszlai was right midfielder. Jota was left midfielder. We were playing with two midfielders. Salah was more like a striker next to Nunez. He created our two most dangerous chances, both to Nunez, and Nunez didn't score either. But listen, I'll be a bit more patient with him, other than the Etihad away. And for me, draw was a fair result. Draw was absolutely a fair result, and the substitutions changed the game. I wanted us to start that way. I want us to start with a 4-3-3 with Gravenberch, McAllister, and Szoboszlai, and not go with a 4-4-2 approach, and just have Salah on one wing, Diaz on one wing, and kind of cook up Manchester City, try punch them first. But when we got the equalizer in the 81st minute, I understand why, from Klopp's perspective, immediately he took off Nunez, he took off. I think it was not who did he take?
There's another attacking player, right?
He took off as well a forward-thinking player, and he put on essentially two defensive players in Harvey Elliott and Endo.
Did he take off Jones?
I forgot.
He took McAllister off for Endo and took Nunez off.
McAllister off for Endo. So he played a more quote-unquote natural DM. Speaking of McAllister's best game in a Liverpool shirt for me as well. McAllister for me was our best midfielder on the pitch. Press resistant, playing the ball when needed, keeping the ball when needed, tackling when needed. He was just here, there, and everywhere. Gravenberch for me made a difference off the bench as well. And look, you go away to the Etihad, you taking a point, because I will believe that my club will beat them at Anfield, and I have every right to believe that because we usually do beat them at Anfield. So for me, if I look at the City fixture, at the start of the season, and you tell me 1 point at the Etihad, 3 points at Anfield, I'm taking that all day long. So for me, it was a very good game. The Premier League fucked up by making it a 12:30 kickoff because I feel like both teams were a little bit rusty. Had that been like a Sunday night, Monday night football game, I think the quality would have been a bit better. But I think overall, draw was a fair result. I really like that. I really like that game. And it showed that the levels difference, because 6 months ago on the Back Again podcast, I just lost 4-1 to City. 6 months ago. Now it's 1-1 a whole 6 months later. And FYI, they've signed more players, and this is them after winning a treble. So it shows me Liverpool have improved. So much what Liverpool are doing right now is very good to see. But we need to continue. Beat Fulham, beat Man United, beat the shit teams that we're expected to beat, and we'll be in a good place.
What did Darwin say to Pep?
I don't know. I don't speak Spanish.
I would love to know that.
I'd love to know
what that said.
They asked Klopp and he said, I have no idea what word they said.
Someone in the comment section will, because for Klopp, the way he grabbed Nunez to stop him approaching Pep, there was something.
Like he was saying some wild shit.
There was something there.
Hey, Flawless, you wanted shit.
Maybe they were just overreacting.
I was asking. Yeah,
I don't know. It looked mad, Lewis, blood.
It did look crazy.
I saw it, but I just thought the assistants were just overdoing it. Let the guys beef. They're not going to do anything. They're actually going to do anything mad on football.
Maybe what he was saying, though, blood. He could have got him in a banduli.
I don't know. There's lip readers around everywhere. I feel like if he said something deep, we would have known about it by now.
Yeah, it was probably something petty. It was probably something petty. Disagreed, they disagreed on a foul, or disagreed on a refereeing decision,
maybe Pep was mouthing off on the touchline or something. Who knows?
Yeah. Who knows? It could have sparked from anything. Who knows with that? But the game, in terms of I enjoyed the game. From a football, I know people were not happy about the game because it was more the defensive players on top, but it was all rivalry aside, it's two quality sides, and that's shown because for all the attacking talent on both teams, the defensives were the defenses were the players who did the business. Pre-pause, the players on top. Like that's what it was. It was the defensive guys, and that's what I thought.
Yeah, that's a new one.
Yeah.
That's a new one.
Before you say pre-pause, because I was trying to figure out how to say it without having to say pause. I was like, this is.
Who do you think was City's best defender?
Again, I don't think it was more so individuals. I think collectively, both
as a unit,
up to each other.
Because I don't think Rodri had a good game.
And it was.
Rodri was a bit sus still.
Yeah, like, but
if you see for the goal, Gravenberg,
he was getting caught.
Yeah,
the goal was banging as well. Like Trent's goal, like that was a phenomenon. Like
that was well taken.
Like the way to do that, it was.
I want to know what the City fans were saying to him as well. Cause he ran straight to the corner and went like that.
Yeah, we scouse. They're mank.
You know what? Been talking about him and his flipping
all sorts of mad.
Him and his grandma. And
you see how many middle fingers?
Does he do the grandma thing as well, like Rooney?
What grandma? What was he? Was he?
He was doing a mad thing as well, innit?
Look how many middle fingers thing. Look how many middle fingers in the crowd. Look at this.
Right here. Rooney was doing a mad thing with grandmas. I swear Trent was doing a mad thing as well.
It was a pregnant woman allegedly.
Oh, that was it. See?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was snaps. There was snaps that were popping around the timeline.
You didn't know
allegedly, it was
allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly.
Well, at least no, never mind. I was going to say something wild, but yeah.
Pregnant sex is banging though. But
that was so unnecessary.
But make sure it's your
allegedly he was pressing her because he kept saying like, "I've got a boyfriend and all of this." He's like, I don't
so unnecessary. Troops.
What you say that? No,
pregnant sex is banging, bro. But make sure it's your baby mother.
I was.
You can't be pressing some next. Like, come on, bro. Like. Yeah, blood. That's wild, fam. Like, yeah, that's wild, blood. How can you be pressing some random pregnant woman, blood? Like, blood. Like,
yo, but
that's mad.
I was gonna say he could go raw because he knows she ain't gonna get pregnant. You know what I'm saying? That's makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
I'm like, hey, you ain't wrong. You ain't wrong.
I'm just saying, yo.
He's firing in there. Gunshot after gunshot.
That's the safest sex in the world, man. That is safe. That is the safest.
I'm talking about this
after
City level one, man. Yo, you guys,
that is 100%. You know what I'm saying? Contraception right there. That is definitely safe. But in regards to the game,
thinking outside the box first.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Figuratively and literally. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Figuratively and literally. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo. But yeah, like in regards to them, like speaking about Trent, yo, he scouts their monkeys a City Liverpool game. Of course, they were chanting enough about him, especially because he's playing right back, so he's like closer to the crowd. You know that. You know what I'm saying? They get all that back and forth. So him to shush, it was a gold celebration as well. But yeah, the game from, like I said, from in terms of quality, I enjoyed, even though it was defenses. You know what I'm saying? That was like the more dominant force in the game rather than all the attacking options. Because before the game,
that's how it usually is when it's quality teams. Arsenal, City, the same. With no disrespect to Lewis, the 4-4 game is never going to happen. Liverpool, City, you know, City, Arsenal.
Because you guys can't bang 4 against City. That's fine.
Actually, we banged 5 against City and we eliminated them Champions League. Check.
When was that? Oh, you're doing aggregate scores.
5-1 on aggregate. Hold that.
Shameless.
The thing is that City Chelsea
game.
So
for me to claim aggregate score, but it's okay to talk about pregnant women on the stream.
What you mean? Allegedly. Use the word allegedly. Number one, and number two, what we said was facts. Well, what I said was facts.
What we said was negative about
pregnant sex is banging.
That is the safest sex in the world. You know what I'm saying? In that, like 100%.
If anything, you shouldn't allegedly be stepping on another man's toes. That's literally,
you could just bust a nut, and just fall asleep, like, yeah. Hey, you ain't gotta worry about a thing. You ain't gotta pull out nothing, blood.
You trying to, you know what? I'm just saying nothing. Go on, carry on.
Nah, man, you're good, man.
Yeah, what goes off the pitch allegedly is fine. We don't care.
It's the C word that they demonetized for.
Yeah, no, it's like never mind.
That one, they banned. They said, yeah, they let you go, blood.
Never mind. Go on, carry on.
But what?
Yeah, well, carry on. What? Matip was our best centre back. Simicas was our best left back. Was locked up Foden? You know. Yeah.
So that other conversation got me thinking about past shit. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? And that's all it is. That's why I'm trying to not get to say anything.
I got some flashbacks.
Oh yeah, fam. Some flashbacks to hit me like, whoa.
Flawless.
Welcome on.
You travel to Merseyside. Man said, walk on.
This is mad.
Yo, that's how I was pausing myself. Like, yo, let me not say nothing. This flashbacks hit, man. Yo, the Hitman, they're like a fucking whirlwind.
Jesus Christ. Hey, Everton 0, Man United 3. Now Everton had that protest with all the purple or red.
It was
Premier
I think
League.
was it red or pink or whatever it was. But yeah,
I think it had a badge of the Premier League on the Premier League badge, and I think it said corruption underneath. But they had that protest. It went really well. The whole ground was lit up on 10 minutes before the game when Rashford tried to do his penalty. Big up Everton with that one, you understand? It's the first time I've seen a banner in the director's box.
Oh shit! I didn't even see that. I missed that. There was a banner.
Yeah, because they showed up like the directors were holding up the placards as well.
The yellow and blue one, you mean? The big banner?
Yeah.
The yellow and blue one, where it was like Everton, where like it was. I'm paraphrasing, but essentially we will be here forever type thing. That's the message that they were sending.
Yeah. So big up the directors for getting involved as well, because normally it's the fans. Normally it's the fans that's doing the protesting. So shout out to Everton directors on that one, but. Everton 0, United 3.
3 flawless. 3.
Garnacho with an absolute fantastic goal. Goal of the season already. Let's get it in. Goal of the season already. But there's big debates going about. Is this one better? Is that one better? The big debate is the Rooney one against Man City in the derby. And I believe the Rooney one is the better goal because Garnacho did, like, everyone's going to say Garnacho hit it cleaner. It was clean off his foot. Yes. Rooney, it came off his shin. But for me, you have to look at the game. You have to take the whole context of everything into it. It's 1-1 in the Manchester derby. This is a title-winning match. Yeah? Title winning. And Rooney does that in front of the away end, blood. And then goes in front of the away end and does that. Garnacho's doing some bullshit celebration. Rooney actually did a gunman celebration. He ran there. No, but that's like when you score that, like Rooney celebration weren't that one. Like Rooney would do the knee slide or be like, come on, and all that. Yeah. But like because it was that goal, he was like, yo, I'm the man. And in front of the City man, like, yeah, what? Say something, bro. You get me? So I think for like the magnitude of the game, Old Trafford, what it meant, like respectfully, you're playing Everton away, blood. You get me? Like, let me land. Like the Van Persie volley against Charlton doesn't get spoken about because it was Charlton. The Van Persie volley against Everton, where he scored at Arsenal, don't get spoken about. They speak about the volley against Villa because it won them the league. But then their volleys were just the Charlton volley
was crazy.
Was the best one, and that never gets spoken about.
Both feet was
off the magnitude of the game. It's Charlton away. That time Charlton went Alan Kirby's Charlton where they were dangerous. It was Alan Pardew's man were rubbed out, about to get relegated. You get me? Same with Everton, like rubbed out. Sean Dyche, fucking Pickford in goal. Like prime Joe Hart was in goal that he buried. Like prime Michael Richards, company about to hit his peak. Like there's more dynamics in that game, blood. You get me? So for me, the Rooney goal was better. Obviously, you lot will let me know which one you lot thought was better. At 1-0, you lot was on ropes, blood. You understand? That Decore chance.
Yep.
He's 9 times out of 10 he finishes that.
True. He's normally a decent striker at the ball. But today he was. Yesterday he wasn't. Shout out to Decore.
Exactly. There was a chance before that as well that they fucked up again as well.
The one off the line, and then there was
the one off the line when Kobe done that fantastic.
Yeah. When Mano did that.
He channeled his Declan Rice.
There's the Idris Gana Gay one as well.
Yeah, that was a good save. One.
That was a good save.
Yeah, and the one, even the save before the one off the line as well. I can't remember who struck it, but that was a good save from Onana. Even the rebound as well. And the Calvert-Lewin header.
Theatrical with it though.
And it was.
Like if that was Ramsdale, they'll call him camera merchant.
It is, but he's Onana, so they didn't. I'm saying he's Onana, so they didn't. But we'll talk about Onana. But yeah, like.
But at 1-0, you was ropey. But then when you got the second goal, it was a correct decision. It was a penalty.
Facts.
Martial's yellow card was rescinded correctly. So Rashford got the mercy penalty. He got the Havertz treatment. You get me? The man was terrified to go and celebrate with the Man United fans. You get them man all pushing him to the fucking Man United fans. And then the third goal, lovely ball from Bruno to Martial.
Facts.
Martial have a lovely finish. Chat to me, bro.
Yeah, in regards to the game overall, we're not even the volley, that's where we'll go with that. Yeah, because it's two different things with great goals. Because what you mentioned there is the importance and the magnitude of it in regards to the game, and then just the goal overall. Of course, the Rooney goal, 110%, is more important because of where we're at in the table, who it's against, Manchester Derby, winning goal, all that stuff. But Garnacho's for an overall goal was the better goal. You know what I'm saying?
I
agree. Was further away from goal. It was a tighter angle, and that's the only place he can score as well. And it's an incredible strike. It was actually a decent team move, incredible strike. Still in shock now, even though it happened hours ago. I still can't believe that I've seen a goal, especially us who just don't score in general. Never mind score great goals. We don't score and create just in general. So to score a goal like that, incredible, and it was early as well, which was needed because Everton's always a tough place to go. So to quieten the crowd like that, I get some confidence instilled in the team in the actual game was great. But then after we scored the goal, it was like kind of 50-50. And then we just reverted back to type, giving Everton the ball, not allowing them, but they're creating some half chances, couple clear-cut chances, etc. And even when I'm on my watch-along, I'm like, we need to get, again, it's rinse and repeat. I don't even have to do watch-alongs no more. You can just insert team name here, and I'm saying the same things. We go a goal up, and I'm saying, we need to get this together so we don't concede it. Let's put the amount of time I've said every single game this season. Let's put 5-6 passes together. I've said that at least 3-4 times every single watch along I've done. Let's get on the ball, put 5-6 passes together. Live the charm life, manage to not concede. And I want to credit, obviously, everyone's been shouting him out. I got to big up Maino because I've been waiting to see him because I heard a lot about him in preseason, but I don't watch preseason.
I had the honor of watching him live in MetLife Stadium. Yeah. And brother, let me tell you something, bro. I was like, who the fuck is this kid? Who's this kid, blood? He's bossing the midfield, blood. Like, he is badding up Partey. Like, who the hell is this kid, bro? And he's immense flawless. You fucking bastards. You got a real talent on your hands there, bro.
And that's what people were saying to me even before preseason, because I know people who obviously watch the youth players, they were mentioning Maino, and then in preseason there was the hype around him, but I don't never pay it too much mind because I know what our fan base is like in regards to players who come through Carrington. Everybody is the next best thing, everybody. But
we saw it with Makeda saying that he was the next Ronaldo.
Makeda, we've seen it with Januzaj, we've seen it with McTominay, we've seen it with Axel Tunze. Insert youth player here from Carrington, he's the guy. He's the next one, and it's like it's highly unlikely. But with Maino today, what impressed me most is his composure. Super composed, number one. Number two, decision making. I bang on about it all the time in regards to our players, how poor we are from a decision making standpoint, and that's not just on the ball. That's also off the ball. That's also playing the correct pass with the correct weight of pass. That's something that our team lack throughout, and he was our best midfielder today. Bear in mind, he's in the midfield with our captain, Bruno Fernandes, and Scott McTominay, who are both experienced senior players, hundreds of appearances, both played international at international level as well. And he is head and shoulders above them. Like I said, his composure and decision-making second to none. And as well, what I like from him, just progressive passing, just getting on the ball. Like so many times our players hide and he's showing for the ball. I'm like, there's times I was watching today, McTominay, I forgot he's on the pitch until like he makes a clearance or a tackle. But that's just common theme with him, where Maino is there getting on the ball, even if it's like a player's on him. Nah, give me the ball type of thing. So salute to him. And what he also adds to our midfield as well, which our whole team is lacking, is physicality, agility, mobility, strength. Like our team does not have that. In particular,
said to you, he was padding up Partey, blood.
Yeah, like, and that's it. And that's just the one game, but it's kind of like, all right, we got something to work from with here. So and the goal line clearance goes to show about he's not there by accident. That's anticipation. That's positioning. That's thinking, all right, this can break down, leading the game.
Just like Rice, read the play like, I got to tuck in, mate.
And he did his thing. And yeah, man, like he was definitely one of our better outfield players, 110% without
the best. I don't think one is.
Yeah, you could argue. Yeah.
I think he was
Actually,
by
I
far
would
the
say that.
best player on the
Yeah,
pitch
he
for
was
me.
the best outfield player, but I think he was just like, yeah, that's fair. Yeah, best outfield player. Definitely want to
Wow, looked alright
give.
again too.
And then again from the rest of the outfield players, yeah, defensively, like Maguire was decent. Dalot was okay. Obviously, he ended up setting up the goal.
That was a bad cross. Garnacho made
okay.
it look good, by the way.
Yeah. But even outside of that,
way behind Garnacho.
But then he picked out Garnacho for another one that he put over the bar that he should have done better than. And what was crazy is just before that, Bruno was in a very similar position on the pitch and delayed it, and the cross got cut out. And I'm saying, pick out a man, you're at the byline, pick somebody out. So yeah, man, in regards to the performance, then we got the second goal. Martial won it. Definite penalty. Wouldn't go as far to say it's against the run of play, but the game is still in the balance. But they stood up. You know what I'm saying? Then once we got the second goal, I was like, all right, cool. Don't let them get one back, because then this crowd is going to get up for it. Get this third goal to kill this game dead. And the third goal was a great team move. Bruno, I mentioned it just then about weight of pass. Perfect weight of pass for Martial. Lovely finish. 3-0. Kills the game dead. Props. Like, we were slightly better in terms of performance. Do I think this is sustainable? No, but it's about results. That's what it is. Definitely want to big up Onana as well, because he received a lot of criticism, fairly, by the way, for his start at Manchester United. And that's what I said. I've said it on this podcast. Just get to doing the basics. Just be consistent. That's all I ask for. Same with Maino. Reason why he stood out so much is because he was just doing the basics. He did some other things very well, but like just getting on the ball. That's basics. You know what I'm saying? Decision making, basics type of thing. But because our team just lacks that through and through, it shows, like him wanting on the ball. So yeah, Onana, I gotta give props to. Made some good saves. All the saves he made, I would expect him to make. So he didn't make any exceptional saves. There was no fantastic saves, but everything he did, I
think that save from Idrissa Gueye was a fantastic save.
Was that the one where was that the rebound and then he got up and then the clearance off the line? That one?
Nah, that's the one when Idrissa Gueye hit from the outside the box and it was going top corner.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one. So yeah. I stand corrected. I actually forgot about that one. The only criticism I would have is like towards the end, he didn't come for one of the crosses. And that's a real pet peeve of mine, is if the ball's in the 6-yard box from a corner or a free kick, come and catch it. You're 6 foot plus. Come and be dominant, and he did it like on a couple of times before corners before that, because Everton, Sean Dyche team, they're going to be dangerous from free kicks and set pieces. And he came out and he punched a couple. I'm like, okay, cool. And then one, he didn't do it, but I've just wanted him to get to that level to now build upon it. And now he's just at an okay level. All right, cool. Now you kick on from 5s and 6s to 7s and 8s. But of course, you don't want your goalkeeper performing 7s and 8s, 9s, and 10 out of 10s, because that means you're probably conceding a lot of chances. So yeah, not much change. Slightly better performance. Everton didn't take their chances. That's not on us. We did. We scored 3 goals away from home. Couldn't believe my eyes. So yeah, man, result and onto Galatasaray. So yeah, we'll see what go on.
Ten Hag was in
Don't
the
be
stands.
overconfident now, man. Said onto Galatasaray.
You want him in the stands continuing?
That's sarcasm. That's sarcasm. You know what I'm saying? That's strong sarcasm. When I said onto Galatasaray. Do you think I'm confident? Do you think I'm confident going to Galatasaray? Hold up. Do you think I'm confident going to Galatasaray?
The way you said onto Galatasaray, I thought yes.
Dude, answer the question. Do you think I'm confident going to Galatasaray?
No, but I'm addressing what you just said. The way you said it, yes.
Yes, of course, because it's sarcasm. That's why. You know what I'm saying? Come on now.
Big up sarcasm
like you
TV.
Of course, man. You know what I'm saying? End of the city, people. You already know the pattern.
No,
but yeah, like, that's what it is.
I thought I'm going to give you a compliment. Told you.
Yeah, sure. But yeah, like, no, I'm not confident going. Just to clarify for anyone in the chat, because some people can't read my sarcasm, you know, and I got the great poker face.
And he said, yeah, sure. Are you mad?
I appreciate it. Thank you. It was all the nonsense beforehand. This guy, you. But yeah, no, I'm not confident. I'm not confident going into any game. Let me just clarify that. But at least Rashford's missing, so that's good. You know what I'm saying? That's
Ten Hag will be back on the touchline as well, isn't it? He was missing today.
Yeah, he was missing. He got 3 yellows.
Do you want to stay up there, blood, with the 3-0 victory and everything there? Obviously, Poch was in the stands as well, but he got slap up in the stands.
Yeah, for real. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe did it make it? I can't say it made a difference because the performance, even
clean sheet, 3 goals, didn't make a difference.
What, him not being on the side? Yeah, 3, but we still look like us. Like, it's just that Everton didn't take their chance.
Well, your 3 forwards scored for the first time as well.
One was a penalty.
I think the more interesting question is not Ten Hag.
Rashford's penalty masters before.
Højlund not being there. Hoyland.
One was, before I get to that, one was a penalty and one was a screamer. They're not two normal things. That's why I talk about sustainability. Garnacho scoring that goal is not something you look at and go, oh, we can rely on that. Getting a penalty.
So the sustainable goal is Martial, basically.
No, we don't have sustainable goals. This is why we scored now, I think it's 16 goals in 14 games or something like that. Something crazy. We're now just above 1 goal a game. Something crazy. I think it's 16 and 13. Where I go, I know this. That's why when people say, oh, you lot create chances and all you need is a striker. No, this is why I don't solely get onto Højlund. This is why, because I know it's not just a him.
Don't you think you look better without him?
I need a bigger... No, we look the same. You know what? We scored 3 goals today. We had 3 shots on target.
Hey.
No,
exactly. Yes, exactly.
Oh,
my point. Yes, I know. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. This is me you talking to. No, I do my research. Come on, man. Like, I watched the game. Did you watch the game?
I did.
I did. I watched it on the run.
Wait. Lewis, the crazy part is, where you from last season in attack? We was your attack last season minus Rashford. You lot scored.
Maybe just a Ten Hag sacking and Potter walking in the doorway.
Literally, when the way you lot capitulated against Newcastle, I was like, oh, this is just United in blue.
Sack him and bring Ollie back after
also,
that.
you didn't do your research. I fact-checked you. You had 4 shots on target.
All right, 4. 1. You know what I'm saying? I was 1 off.
On your head top. Don't lie,
on my head top. You know what I'm saying? If you had 1 more point in one of them title races, you'd have another Premier League in it. But here we are. You know what I'm saying? Here we are.
Oh, shit.
It's like you wish you had 1 more point. You know what I'm saying? I don't miss.
Look at this Liverpool bad always makes them
laugh. I don't miss, man.
Funny. Look at
this. Come on now. Louis over there choking. You know what I'm talking about?
Pause.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like you choked the statistic just now.
Well, of course. I'm saying, I bet that was 1 more point you wish you had. But we moved. But yeah, as in regards to you with the Højlund thing, it's like, no, because we've played how many games without him? Is it just this one? And then we played a few at the start of the season.
Do you know what's mad? Mount's injured and no one cares.
Hey, but people, you see the clip that got clipped up from this podcast, and like I accidentally clicked on it and seen some of the comments. This was like a few weeks back, and I seen people talk, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. What you lot saying now? He's injured, and our midfield, and we are bad, and our midfield's bad, and we don't create and we don't score, and he's an attacking player who took the number 7 shirt, and nobody is talking about him. There was more conversation about Maino coming back to change the team, and Maino's not even an attacking midfielder. He's a sitter. He's more of a 6/8 box to box.
Like
he's not a creative player. Bear in mind, people, we don't create and we don't score. And at number 7, who's
drinking the minerals,
supposed to be an attacking player, we don't even discuss.
That's right.
Like even with Luke
This
Shaw,
is a Chelsea.
like even with Luke Shaw, people, just to clarify for everyone, there was even with Luke Shaw, there was conversation about him coming back and helping the team and how he's going to impact. Mount's injured, nobody says anything. Him coming back, nobody says anything.
No one gives a shit, bro.
Nobody cares because he's no good, like I said on this podcast. Because I watched him. Oh, you like word to Russell Westbrook, man. He just out there running around and it tricked y'all for years. Can't trick me just running around. Professional athlete runs. All right, bet. What are you going to tell me? Content creator talks. What we doing? You know what I'm saying? Absolute basics. You know what I'm saying? Basic. You got you back Mount deserve this. That's what it is.
Bro. I've been trying to say this for years, man.
He's cooking.
All you Manchester United fans who back this deserve this. You know what I'm saying? Oh, look with Mount and he can do this.
I want to steal that line. That's a good line.
Not knowing that I talk to a lot of Chelsea fans, not knowing that I also watched a hell of a lot of Chelsea content creating over the past 2-3 years. So I see him at his best and I see him at his worst. And we're seeing it now. He don't even get in our 11 and we don't rate our 11 as Manchester United fans. Talking about Maino, who's 17, 18, Casemiro and Bruno, who splits opinion. He don't get in. As bad as our front three is, as bad as our right wingers are, we're playing Palestri ahead of him. What are we talking about here? We don't even have 5-6 starts for us in the Premier League. But it's like, all right, just throw in the youngster and see what he can do. So yeah, like Mount's injured, no one cares. But again, what has he got? 1 goal and 0 assists in the calendar year.
Yeah.
1 goal and 0 assists.
He's about to have no GNA in the entirety of 2023 in the league.
There to 0. So yeah, there we go.
But there was deluded idiots in our fan base who said that we needed to build our team around him and we had to give him 250k a week.
Facts.
So yeah, the same United fans who are saying that too. Where are those Chelsea fans? because he clearly wouldn't have helped us. Clearly wouldn't have improved us. Fucking glad. I know our attack is a bag of shit right now, but it's better than where it was last season. I will say that. For whatever it's worth, it's better than it was last season. And it's because that fraud ain't in my team anymore. Now it's your problem, Flawless, and again, sorry, you deserve better. Your team doesn't, but...
And just to clarify to United fans listening, Lewis is a Chelsea fan and they're in 10th. And he's saying, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? And their attack is struggling. And they are propping up the middle of the table.
That's for a leaving party when he left.
Awareness, people. Yes, we all give opinions and get things right and get things wrong. But just look at it's really easy. It's not a debate because he was here. Like with Højlund, it's different because Højlund's not here. I'm sure the vast majority of United fans, actually, some United fans who backed Mount, watched him. What did you see? Because I kept saying this. What does he do? Forget the name, you know what I'm saying? Forget all the hype. Forget any of the PR. Forget what your favorite content creators saying about him or favorite mainstream media pundit. What do you excel at? That's what it is. And this man don't excel at anything.
The fans last time.
Apart from running around. He runs around. That's it. And he
did. No one clapped the fans except him.
Yeah, he runs around. That's legit.
The man they signed him for as a mascot.
Yeah, like he just runs around. I'd rather have Fred the Red. He didn't cost 60 M's either. But here we are.
Are you talking about the mascot?
Yeah, Fred the Red. Wrong. That's the mascot.
So wrong.
Fred the Red's the mascot. I'd rather have Fred the Red. Why not? He didn't cost 60 million. He ain't just taking up a space in the squad that we could actually use elsewhere.
You man really just gave us 60 million unprovoked.
I still can't every time. Like I said, if I had one thing I could ask Ten Hag, it would be that. Why did you sign him? Because even if you rated him highly, which is major red flag, and I was first I go, where was he supposed to fit in the team? Because even from a Mount perspective, even if you rate Mount, it was never going to work here. Casemiro and Bruno started our midfield. Bruno and Mount are pretty much the same. So how was it ever going to work as a cohesive unit? But people don't think about this ain't FIFA. People just look at names. But hey, we move in it. Great goal scoring midfielder.
Other fixtures, lads.
Yeah.
Tottenham
G'day,
1.
mate.
Tottenham 1, Aston Villa 2.
Go on, Villa.
Flawless side bitch got slapped up again.
Yo, I don't hey, black men don't cheat. I have no side bitches.
Tottenham,
just clarify.
Tottenham are the biggest bottle jobs, blood. Yeah. They're the first team in the history of the Premier League to be unbeaten in their first 10 and then lose the next 3 in a row, blood. Do you understand? Not only have they lost their last 3 games in a row, they have taken the lead in each 3 of them games and then gone on to lose those games, blood. Hussam, bring that bottle back up again one more time for the people them in the back that didn't see that, blood. There it is, blood. Tottenham fucking shitty football club. Hold your bottles up.
Hey, we got 3 bottles for 3 L's.
On your head,
done now.
See, Flawless, why we say you twerk?
It's in an L.
Don't worry, I got Flawless's one there, blood. There's Flawless's one.
See, Flawless, why we
I
say
got
you
that,
twerk?
blood.
You
I
fraud.
brought
You
props,
can't even
bro,
deny
because I
it.
knew that pussy wouldn't pull out a bottle,
Fraud.
blood. So I said I'm pulling up the bottles, blood. Yeah? You understand?
I just don't follow the crowd. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Here we are.
Title chasing Tottenham, best start ever in the Premier League, but they're fucking 2 points in front of piss poor Man United, blood. Yeah. Kangaroo looking son of a bitch. What's he gonna say now? Well, lads, we played a high line.
Wait,
we gave it our best.
How many points is Spurs? Are you lot ahead of Spurs? Arsenal when I say
top
that.
Of the league, blood.
No, I said how many points, my guy.
I don't know. We're top. That's all I said.
this fucking guy.
I don't see
4 points. Okay, how does that help your argument? 4 points.
I'm just asking
okay,
a question.
Is the answer. 4 points.
Yeah, thank you for answering the question. There was no. Okay. Why do you always think I got extra motive or something like that? I'm just asking.
Because you're an asshole.
Because you fucking do.
To be honest, I have extra motive because you're an asshole. Why the fuck else?
You know,
in Portugal, you can hold that. I'll be honest with you. You can hold that. 3 L's in a row, like his 3 manager in the month in a row. Fraudulent. 3 L's in a row on your head tops. Hold that. I told you that Tottenham's downfall is starting, and you're going to lose a game next week to City, and you're going to lose to West Ham, and you're going to lose to Newcastle. And once again, Spurs, you wanted to be treated like a big club. I don't give a fuck who's not available. Last season, you told Troops when he didn't have Saliba, hold that. You told me when I have no centre back, hold that. Lewis has 20 injuries.
When I never had Partey.
Never had Partey as well. Flawless has so many injuries, you guys don't care. I'm not going to sit here and give you a sob story. It's not my fault you were not prepared for the season, right? You want big club treatment, you get big club treatment. Ange
You guys in
Postecoglou
2021.
is 100% to blame. No one is asking him because once again, people do this whole let's stick to our principles. No one's asking Ange Postecoglou to play like Conte or Mourinho.
Yeah, man,
We're
they
not
saying
asking
play
him
10
to
at the
do
back, blood.
Yeah, no one's telling you to do that.
I'm
All we're
saying
saying
be
is,
tactical.
can you just drop down the high line like 10 yards? That's all we're asking you to do. Because the amount of times Villa gotten behind, it was like a training match. It was like an exercise. All you had to do is drop 10 yards. When Jurgen Klopp is an offensive thinking manager, when he had Reece Williams and when he had Nat Phillips, he dropped the defensive line 10 yards. That doesn't mean you abandon your principles. That just means you play differently and you adjust.
You play to you play to your strengths.
Yeah, he cannot adjust. And if you cannot adjust as a Premier League manager, you will never be successful. Never. Because Pep Guardiola adjusts. Because Jurgen Klopp adjusts. Because all the successful, Ferguson adjusted.
Even
Mourinho
Arteta has adjusted this season.
Exactly. Wenger adjusted. All the successful managers adjusted. Simple. Fuck Spurs, man. I'm so tired of them as well. And also, where are all these pundits who are doing all the Spurs prop? Why are they quiet?
Where are you now?
Exactly. Hey, to all the Spurs fans watching this and in the comment section, see how much airtime you lot get. You're welcome. This is because of me, so you're welcome. Look at you lot getting your airtime.
Every Spurs fan that I don't know personally can suck their mother through a straw.
Jesus
Christ. To anyone watching from Tottenham, we got nothing left, but we ruined your season. I'm taking that. We did that. Nicholas Jackson owns your ground.
And to Spurs fans, you lot ahead of schedule. Don't worry about it. These lot just hating. Don't worry.
Look at this guy, bro.
What's the hate?
Am I lying?
Are they not hating the schedule? That's a kangaroo as a manager.
Why are you giving Tottenham fans a shoulder to crown like they deserve it?
Aston Villa's away form flawless is championship
it's
level.
Awful. It is, but they're still only 2 points behind you. So it's calm. They're ahead of schedule. They're still only. But the thing is, again, what I said was not. What did I say that was so wild? I said they're ahead of schedule.
They were unbeaten.
No, they were never in the title race.
Okay, cool.
Spurs were never in the title. Never, them words never left my eye. Never ever said that.
They're below us. They're below Arsenal. They're below City, and you are 2 points away from them. You realize if you win your game next week and they lose to City, you are above Spurs.
And you are pissed poor Man United, bro.
Facts. We are pissed poor Man United, but only
this is title changing kangaroo.
But again, that's too much. Like if anyone thought, I don't. If anyone thought, yeah, that's because the media have to.
That's why you have to pull to the other direction.
They have to get clicks.
But why do they always do it with Tottenham?
They have to because it draws clicks.
It's an underdog story. Everyone loves
one is an underdog story.
No one loves
it draws. One, no.
We don't. They'll still run it.
If you ask majority of fans, what club do you hate? 90% of fans will say Tottenham.
Probably United or Liverpool. But what
maybe not fast, but I'll say it.
Yeah, I can let Troops. That's a wild take still. It's United.
It's probably United. It's probably United.
No, Premier League. Ask Premier League
in general.
They'll say Tottenham, bro.
All right, but the thing is, in regards to that, they are ahead of schedule. 2, like Lewis said, underdog story. 3, they know it's going to draw in Arsenal fans. 4, it's going to draw in Chelsea fans. Now them and Liverpool, because of what happened, they have just not all fans. You know what I'm saying? Not all fans. So that's all it is.
What happened? Say the robbery.
I want to know what he's got to say about Ryan Gill getting elbowed in his Clark blood.
Who got elbowed? I didn't watch the game.
Got elbowed in his Clark blood.
Oh, you didn't watch the game. That's why you're waffling then.
What am I waffling about? What did I say about the game?
He's TDL blood, Tottenham Defence League.
Why are you mad about what it is? What did I say that was so crazy?
Instead of having talk about it on your jumper, you should have TDL blood.
Talk about it,
Tottenham Defence League.
What did I say that was? What did I say that was so wild? That's the craziest part. I ain't said nothing wild. I didn't say they were in the title race.
Can you be a successful Premier League manager if you don't adjust? Be honest.
I agree with that, of course.
Okay, so why is I'm not even gonna say anything then. Fuck.
Nah, go on. Yeah, Zach. See, you just there over there getting mad for no reason. Like what? I didn't say nothing wild.
Fuck them anyway, blood. You get me. Long may their
fuck them. They lost 3 in a row.
Long may their muddage.
Hey, Spurs, you're ahead of schedule. Don't worry about it, man.
Ahead of them. I'm married. I'm not even gonna say nothing. Let me fly through the rest of the weekend fixtures. Where are we gonna start? Burnley 1, West Ham 2. Burnley are in big trouble, blood. You understand? Souček with an absolute banger to give West Ham all 3 points. Luton 2, Palace 1. Luton getting their first win at home. Amari, my brother, he's back fit in the team. First game back. Luton get their first home win. I think it does have a coincidence. Forest 2, Brighton 3.
Good game.
Zerbi is an absolute madman, blood. I mean, the way he ran on the pitch was Mourinho-esque.
I saw that. That was amazing.
It was madness, blood. Lewis Dunk getting the 2 yellow cards. I'd love to know what he said to the ref to get the second one.
Didn't he say it was a bold prick or something?
He said something like, I saw prick, but I don't know what he said before that. But I'd love
to
know.
He called me a bald prick, and then he just gave him a red.
Yeah, he is a bald prick, though. Let's get that in every time.
Yeah, fuck Anthony Taylor, prick.
Trust me. Sheffield United 1, Bournemouth 3. Sheffield United in big trouble. It could have been so much more as well. Bournemouth were all over them. They were opening them up like a tin of beans at every opportunity given. I believe Flawless has done the offs. He'll be back again, people. Don't worry. Husam, pick a side.
In the middle,
Pick a side, bro. There you go. That is all of the weekend's games. Yeah, it is, blood. We have midweek football this week. Where we're gonna start with
some of us.
All right, Flawless Saint. All right, Flawless Saint here. So we're gonna start with Arsenal. Obviously, we entertained Lawns at the Emirates Stadium. We lost the first game out in Lawns 2-1. We will not lose this game, blood. You get me? We're going to kill them. I'm saying that now, blood. Flawless is. Are
you already qualified?
If we win tonight or Tuesday, if we win on Tuesday, is it Tuesday or Wednesday we play? I think it's Wednesday, you know.
It's
Wednesday. So if we win on Wednesday, we're basically through because we're
I swear you only need a draw.
Yeah, we're top of the group with 9 points. PSV are, I think PSV are second. Yeah, PSV are second with 7. No,
if you get a draw, you're through, no?
No, sorry. We're top with 9. PSV are second, joint second with Lons. They both got 5, and then Sevilla have 2 points. So if we get a draw, we're through, but we're going to win. So we're going to go through. And then I think we need a point after that to secure top of the group. So we are going to win the group. We're going to hopefully avoid some big hitters. But very confident for the game, blood. You get me? I expect us to win. It is going to be a difficult game. But I do expect us to get the 3 points. I'm going to go for a 3-0 Arsenal win.
3-0?
Same. 3-0
yeah, 3-0, blood.
Yeah, 3-0.
Even how Lons played in the last game?
Huh?
Even how Lons played against you the last time you guys played.
It was out there, innit? Like, Sevilla gave us trouble out in Sevilla, but at home, it was different. We beat PSV 4-0 at Emirates, bro.
We beat them 5-1 at home.
Yeah, I think you lot win.
We lost to Toulouse away, but beat them 5-1 at home.
Yeah, Emirates is a different thing, blood. Especially on Champions League night.
I'm agreeing with Troops. I think 3-0 is a fair result.
Yeah, 3-0. Yeah, you lot win. Yeah, you lot win comfy.
The big game.
I'm going to say 1-1.
Yeah, go on, Lewis. 1-1, yeah?
Say 1-1, yeah.
The big game for the British teams. Newcastle travel out to PSG. A must-win for Newcastle. Obviously, they lost their last game against Dortmund away. The yellow brick wall, the submarine, hit them with it, blood. Obviously, they murdered PSG in their opening game at St. James's Park. But they're going to get slapped up this time. PSG coming for revenge. You think Mbappe is going to stand for that 4-1? Yeah, mad.
They got the they got the needle.
He needs to stand up for that one.
You're mad. He's going to kill them.
They got Kylian Mbappe still. Yeah, I can't bet against Kylian. That's my guy.
I'm going to say 2-0 PSG.
Nah, I say 3-1. Maybe 3-0.
Oh,
yes. Sort some players out.
Wilson's out. Obviously, Isaac's back firing as well.
Yeah,
I say 3-1 PSG.
I'll say 2-1 PSG.
Many PSG fans ain't liking Enrique, so I'm going with a closer scoreline, what Flawless said. 2-1. But I wouldn't be surprised when Newcastle get a draw over there, but I don't think Newcastle win. Maximum they get is a draw.
Yeah, I see Max like a 1-1 draw or something like that.
Yeah, that's like best case scenario for them, in my opinion.
Because PSG, like I've watched them, even though they beat, I watched them against Dortmund, I watched them against AC Milan. They weren't impressive in those games.
They don't look convincing at all.
They weren't like, obviously you got Mbappe, who's top quality. The youngster Zaire Emery, super impressed with him. I think
Emery Zaire is cold.
He is top quality, but the rest of them, man, Dembele, who's the Kolo Muani, what's that? But yeah, 2-1 PSG. I'm looking forward to the game though. It should be a good game.
Galatasaray versus Man United. United going to
Now
hell.
I'm looking forward.
Yo, boy.
What are you telling me, Flawless?
Oh,
Is this where your European dream ends? Because it don't even look like you don't even look like you get Europa blood.
Oh yeah, I don't want Europa. I've said that. If we finish in Europa League spots, I'm not. What's it called? I'm not doing any watch alongs. I don't like the Europa League. Definitely not involved. See, why can't my Wi-Fi fucking cut out now? Playing up the whole day. But it's gonna be a tough game. I don't trust these players like away from home, even though we have just beat Everton away from home, and that has been our most impressive performance. It gives me a little bit more like confidence and hope going out there that we can stand up and do something. But I still just don't believe in the managers, just don't believe in this team overall. And I know when we face any adversity and the going gets tough, we fold, which has happened. But all that being said, Manchester United 2-1.
You do not believe that shit.
Yeah. Of course he does.
Of course not. You know
He's like me. He's not gonna put down an L.
I've said this all the time.
I know what he's saying.
I never predict Manchester United to lose.
Yeah. I'm the same.
Worst
If I
case
think we're going to
scenario,
lose,
draw.
I'll say draw.
Worst case scenario, I will say us to pick a draw because I'm a Manchester United fan. I can't sit here and say we're going to lose. It's just not in my heart of hearts. I can't do it. I'm saying I can't.
Draw.
The whole way through last season, I was just saying 1-0, 1-0, 1-0.
Yeah, man. Like, I said that about this Everton game just gone. I said, yeah, we're going to win. Yeah, 1-0. We managed to win 3. So, yeah, with Galatasaray, it's going to be tough. I'm just hoping the players prove me wrong. Shut me up. And go delivering. Don't let this just be one off.
You can't.
You know what I'm saying? Say that again.
2-1.
No, I want them. No,
you
I
won't
want them
never
to
be shut up.
2-1
by Manchester, not by you, but by Manchester United, it will be. Yes.
No, not by anyone. You talk too much. But anyway, I think
this guy saying
see you in the Europa League, Flawless. See you in the Europa League. I don't know how, by hook or by crook. I'm gonna see you Thursday night. I have no idea how.
Yeah,
I don't know what the fuck happened.
Has
I
Sam
think this
telling
probably
me
ends in a
that?
draw. Probably draw.
This guy
2-1 Galatasaray.
Yeah, no, I see United folding. 2-0 Galatasaray. All I need is GNA.
We'll call you haters then. You know what I'm saying?
We got the Chelsea, Lone Army. Oh, man.
And then
he's
Man
claiming
City.
Ziyech for Galatasaray. Have some shame.
Hey, take on
we got Ziyech, man. Misunderstood.
Last cleanse.
Misunderstood, man. Just too many injuries. Dodgy hip, dodgy knee, dodgy everything.
Misunderstood, you know, crazy.
And then what? Man City take on Leipzig.
Oh, so difficult. What a difficult game.
Yeah,
City
that
win.
was really a typical
Just
City.
bypass them. Yeah.
2-0 City.
Would beat them.
Wait, is that their place, right? Is that the MTN?
Yeah.
So you know.
Just kill the game off early, rest your players, and then just whoop Tottenham on the weekend.
Oh yeah, because it's City Tottenham at their place, right? It's also there.
Fans, we might need an alliance for 24 hours.
See?
Hey, we're all City on the weekend.
See, this is your guy who's holding up the balls with and all this stuff. Yeah, all right, you see him. You see him.
My enemy is my friend. I'm
like
trying to get
saying,
okay. What did you just say, Hassan? My enemy is my friend. But when I say it's a problem,
I'm trying to get to somewhere.
Okay, but when I say
Spurs are like the ultimate enemy.
So why did you try to cuss me when I said Arsenal will win the league? Then you fraud.
No, because you were like, I want them to, and did it there and all.
No, don't lie. Do not say I want.
I'm not lying.
Say the full sentence.
I can't remember the tweet going.
Don't win the league. I want Arsenal to win it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And what's the reason I said proper club, real club, unlike City? So relax.
All right, cool. Real club hype. You know what I'm saying?
Real club hype. You're not playing a real club though. Lask, I don't even know who the fuck them man are, blood.
They got Lasklin, Austria's finest. We're going through. I'm comfortable. Europa League, you get me. I want us to be top of the group though, so we don't have to play the round of 32, the extra 2 games. So just win this game, and khalas, just be because the follow-up game is Fulham. So yeah, I think we should be able to deal with that. And then 6th game, just go play the kids because we've guaranteed qualification.
Is it home or away?
Home.
Anfield.
No, 3-0 Liverpool.
4-0 Liverpool.
Yeah, they're gonna win comfy. 4-1.
Klopp always goes strong.
Yeah.
He throws in a couple starting like a couple man from the starting 11. Mm-hmm. He don't play. I think he wants this trophy because you don't want a trophy for a minute. So he's trying to bring something home.
For a minute, what, like 1 year?
Yeah.
Fairs. if you're gonna call that.
Yeah.
That's a. You know what? For an elite manager, that is like a long time still.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not even an elite trophy, but yeah, man, go get that. Of course, you should target it. Smart.
There you go, people. Another episode wrapped up like a Zubi blood. We got the man them every time. My brother Flawless, my brother Usam, my brother Lewis. Make sure you subscribe to the man them's channels if you haven't already. Link in the description as usual, blood. You get me? Look out for Flawless's watch along. Look out for Husam's watch along. Lewis, any up alongs? Because you ain't playing.
We'll be doing hate alongs.
I'm doing hate alongs, you know, this guy.
Look out for Lewis's hate alongs as well, midweek, blood. Look out for the Arsenal watch along as well. We'll be live at 7:30. Make sure you tune in, blood. You understand? Loan's going in a spliff.
What day are you lot? Are you lot the Tuesday or the Wednesday?
We're Wednesday.
Okay.
You guys are the same day.
Yeah,
Yo,
but
that's the same day as Galatasaray.
You're early kickoff. Yeah.
He's the 5. I think he's the 5:30.
Yeah, we the 5.
Yeah, you guys are 5:45.
Yeah, cool. Get it out of the way so I can do what I need to do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, cool.
But you don't know the vibe. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Drop your comments down below. And like I say, at the end of every episode, blood, stay safe and wash them fucking hands, blood.